Straight to competitive, or are we just playing ranked?
Oh wait, we gotta warm up first, dude. What the heck?
Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking of just being DPS today.
Alright,
I'm gonna be Bastion simply because last night people just did not know how to play Bastion, dog.
but I think we were both playing just straight up supports last night, bro, and nobody knew how to play.
Exactly.
I don't what was going on there?
Or maybe by like probably like by 2 a.m. I'll probably hop onto support, or I'll sprinkle in a game or two on tank. What? All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Wait, are we reading first? Should we read? Let's read, right?
Oh yeah.
My bad, my bad. Okay. So, this story's title is Something Has Been Knocking on My Bedroom Door Every Night at Seemingly Random Times. You ready for this one? This one's a long one. Or not too
Yes,
long.
sir. Got
Alright.
the seat belts.
Man, let's get on this ride. It says, for my whole life, something has been knocking on my bedroom door every night at random times. Sometimes I hear it at 10 p.m., other times at 4 in the morning. It was never loud enough to wake me up, and sometimes if I pulled an all-nighter on my Xbox, I would faintly hear it through my headset. I would only ever hear it whenever it was dark outside. It never bothered me or scared me. My parents told me it was normal and not to worry about it. Hold on, pause right there. Your parents are saying it's normal?
Yo.
That's a
So
little
what do
weird.
they know? Alright,
Exactly. What
alright.
do they? Oh, you know what? We might find out in the rest of the story. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Holy crap. We're
So
okay,
it,
okay, okay.
alright. So it said, I trusted them, so I trusted the knocking. My parents would tell me that it would happen to them too, so that always made me feel better. I just had to follow one simple demand. Oh my gosh, why do you have to follow a demand?
What?
It says, never acknowledge the knocker in any way. Oh my gosh,
So
dude.
they do know something. Holy crap.
Dog. Oh, I
Oh
see on the
no.
side, like on the side, there's a couple of communities. It says Creepypasta, Stay Awake, Horror Nation, and Icon Pasta. Dang, some Creepypasta might sound good though. Anyways,
No
back to the
way.
story. Back to the story at hand. It says, I always thought it was strange, but I've grown to accustomed to it that I hardly even thought about it. It was almost comforting to hear the knocking, a reminder that it was there for me. Oh, wow, okay. Of course, I see now how creepy that really is. But at the time, the thought of someone I didn't know knocking on my bedroom door every night being scary never even crossed my mind. When you grow up with something for long enough, no matter how unusual it can be, you end up just getting used to it. And that's exactly what happened to me. Growing up, I've never had many friends. I've thought to myself as an introvert type, always afraid of social interactions or saying the wrong thing to someone. I only really had one friend, Max. Me and Max met when we were 9 years old, and he was my one and only friend for many years. Max and his family moved into the house next to ours. The day they moved in, my parents thought it would be fun to invite them over for dinner and get to know them. My dad forced me to hang out with their only child, Max. He was easy to talk to and watched the same movies and TV shows as me. We grew up together, hanging out nearly every day. One night in particular, Max came over for a sleepover on a Saturday night. We are both 15 at the time, so sleepovers were still a big deal to us. But this time was different. Max insisted on spending the night at my house. We usually did sleepovers at his house because he had a nice gaming setup that we would play on for hours. It was at his house, so I was at his house, so so much our parents used to joke about it being my second home and my second family. But of course, the other reason I never invited him over was the knocker. Honestly, like, good
Mm.
idea. Like, don't ever, like, I would never invite
He's
somebody
gonna
over
he's
to my
gonna call
house
the
if,
cops. That's what he's gonna do.
for real, like, he
He's
might
gonna
just
call
call
the
the
cops.
cop.
This guy guy's
Bro,
so
for
scary,
real.
bro.
So, my parents told me to not tell anyone about the knocker. Okay, first of all, that's a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Don't tell anybody about the knocker. Well, how am I to warn them not to, like, like, not pay any attention to it? I guess when it happens, it's just like, and they're like, what? What's that? You're like, hey, shut up, shut up. Do not acknowledge it. Like,
I'm like,
shut the hell
yo,
up. Do not
it's
acknowledge it.
gonna it's gonna sound like you're just holding for a hostage. Yeah.
Dude, for real. Mostly because they thought people would think I was crazy. It wasn't until I was 10 years old that I found out not everyone has their own door knocker. It made me feel special or unique in an odd sort of way. I can guess why. You feel lonely, and it's like, oh, only the knocker knocks on your door and our door. Nobody else in the world. And it's just like, cool, I'm special, I guess. It says, I really wanted to tell him, especially since he would be hearing it if we were still awake. Okay, honestly, green flag on this kid, right? Because he wants to tell him.
Yeah.
It says, but I couldn't. When you're a when you're a kid, your biggest fear is getting in trouble, and I didn't want my parents to find out I told him. And oh wait, my bad. All I could do was hope it would knock whenever we were sleeping. Dude, that's crazy.
Mm,
Says Max
word.
came over at my house around 7 p.m. just after dinner, just after dinner time for both of our families. We spent the next couple of hours playing video games on my Xbox. The longer we were awake, the more aware I became of the time. At 10:15, my mother called me over to her room. She looked worried. She pulled me into her bedroom, closed the door, and spoke in a quiet voice. Okay, ready? I'm gonna whisper. Says,
Yeah.
you need to get Max to go to sleep. I didn't need to to ask her why. I already knew, and I was worried about it myself. Says, I don't think he will. He usually stays up really late. She cursed under
Oh,
her breath. I was starting to panic myself. I've never seen my mother so worried. Says, okay, okay. Well, just try to get him to go to sleep. If he hears it, tell him it's nothing. I can't make him go home. His parents told me they needed a break, she said. Dude, I nodded. All I could do in this situation was try to do what she said. I walked back to my room and I got right to it. Hey Max, we have to go to bed soon. My mom told us she needs us to. Max looked at me confused. What? Why? We usually stay up way longer than this. Dude, oh my gosh, Max, just shut up and go to
what?
sleep.
What? Like, yo, get the freak to bed, bro.
Oh my
I could
gosh, dude.
imagine when that's
For
stupid, but
real.
what?
Dude,
What?
you know that
Get
meme
your
about
fucking butt to bed.
SpongeBob? You know that meme with SpongeBob when he turns around with that confused ass face?
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
imagine Bro looking like, what?
So
Oh
stupid.
my.
Just go to freaking bed,
Go
bro.
to
Oh my
bed.
goodness. Stop making
Oh,
it so
okay.
hard.
This guy, okay. It says, I was about to sputter out something about how we would get in trouble, but before I could mutter out a word, it happened.
Oh.
Crazy. It was a gentle knock, as it normally was. The knocking came much earlier than usual tonight. My eyes widened and I put a finger over my lips, but Max didn't listen to my gesture. What was that? Is that your mom? Oh my gosh, dude, this guy. I shook my head no and put a finger over my lips again, but Max just wouldn't listen to me. Who is
Of
that?
course.
He asked in a much louder voice than I would have liked, honestly. I didn't know what to expect. I've always followed the rule, so I had no idea what would happen if I didn't. And Max was definitely breaking it. He acknowledged it. We
Oh
stood
no.
there in silence for about a minute, both of us not saying anything. For a small second in our silence, I considered the possibility of knocking of the knocking to my parents trying to get us to go to bed. You're playing an awful joke on us, but this thought didn't last when we heard it again. It was much
Oh,
louder this time, and I was certain my parents could hear it. At this time, I was in, oh my gosh, at this time I was in a panic shock, fear of the unknown completely taking over me. I had never heard it knock a second time, and my instincts told me that we were in real danger. I had no idea what to do. I was never told what to do if this ever happened. What's going on? Oh, my bad. Hold on. What's going on? Max whispered. I could hear in his voice he was terrified. I didn't know how to answer him. How do you explain something like this to someone? I just told him to be quiet as we tried to make as little noise as we could. What else could we do? I wanted to go get my parents, but I would have to open my door to be able to get them. We didn't have any options. Just then the knocking came again, just as gentle as the first, but with, oh my gosh, it says, but with it came a voice.
oh no.
Hello?
Oh,
May I come in? Hold on. Hold on, I'm getting a little shivers. I'm looking around my room. Hold
what?
on.
What?
Woo! Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know if this guy's really like a good storyteller or on I don't know, dog. Okay.
I don't know. Don't ask me, dude.
Don't no. Okay, it says the voice was identical to Max. It sounded just like him. Max looked
What?
at me with so much horror in his eyes. I thought he was about to cry, but I'm sure I looked the same. Just then Max took a step back and whispered something I couldn't hear. I didn't know what he had said, but it was audible. Oh my gosh, dude, don't tell me this thing heard it. Said
Oh
it
no.
began pounding on the door at a rapid pace.
Oh.
It knew we were here now. I screamed for my parents, but they didn't come to help. What? Are you kidding me? The walls are shaking around us and the noise was just loud. I was sure if I heard it for too long, I would go deaf. Dude, imagine how loud it was. Like, this had to have been, like, as loud as, like, a concert, I bet, dude. What the
Holy crap.
hell? And it says, then suddenly the noise stopped as quickly as it began. The room filling with silence once more. For a moment I thought it was gone, but the feeling of relief was short-lived when I saw the light in my closet turn on. Just behind the door frames I could see a large black shape, so wide it almost took up the whole closet, the only
Get the
visible
freak
part
out.
of its body being its eyes. They were huge, the two eyes almost a foot apart from each other. They were an impossibly dark, yet bright green. It's a color I can't describe, a color that no human should be able to see. Whatever this was, it had no business here. The lights were turned off. Then we heard it again. It was knocking on my bedroom door. This time the noises being a second delay from each other. The sound of Max's laughter echoing from the other side. Oh my gosh, Max, what the hell did you do, man?
Yo, this
Oh,
dude sold the play.
like
Holy crap.
no, for real, he sold it. Like Max, for one, like not being racist or anything, just sounds white. Cause like you hear knocking. Who? Oh, what? Who's that? Oh, you want me to be quiet? I'm gonna be louder, as a matter of fact, because I think that's the best idea ever. Oh my gosh.
Like, this dude's a retard, bro.
And it says Max was now openly crying, shaking so badly I thought he would have a seizure. He was whispering under his breath, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I couldn't tell if he was trying to say it to me or himself. Then I had an idea. We would get out of the room through my window, which led into the backyard. I screamed at Max to open the window, and he began to frantically pull on it. Bro. Bro. Bro.
What the frick is going on?
For real. Like, why? Okay, when I'm imagining somebody pulling on a window, I imagine pulling them to himself, right?
Yeah.
And, by what this guy says, saying Xbox, he's obviously early 2000s, okay? Either early
Yeah.
2000s, mid 2000s, okay? So that means
Word.
more than likely the window would have to slide up, okay? There's no pulling mechanism going on with it, okay?
Word.
So why is this guy, like, I get it, you're scared out of your mind, but like there should be some knowledge to where you know how some things work.
Word.
Says I
This
looked at the
guy.
door and it looked like it was it was beginning to break down through its frame. Eventually, eventually Max pulled the window open. Okay, I guess it's a pull. Okay. Then whatever was hitting the door instantly stopped. I didn't know what was going to happen next, but I wasn't going to stick around to see. Max was yelling at me to go, and I ran towards the window at a great speed. Right as I stepped outside, the window slammed shut. Max was pulling onto the window on the other side. I see the fear in his eyes. I wanted to help him, but I couldn't. The window only opened on the inside. I was forced to do nothing but watch and hope he would find a way out. Dog. Oh my gosh, the amount of fear this kid is producing,
He's
dude.
just stuck in
He's
there.
stuck inside. So this guy, okay, the guy that's telling the story, jumped out of the window, and as soon as his body was fully outside the window, it slammed shut. Meaning that Max, I mean, look, I get it. Y'all are friends. Y'all are cool with each other. Y'all are probably even like best friends, close to even being brothers, okay? But, like, if something has your voice, because you were being an idiot, you gotta be the first one out, dog. Like, honestly, like, Rico, me and you in the same situation, if I'm in Max's position, dog, I'm sorry, but I'm the first one out, okay? Guest first.
Put himself there. You don't put himself there.
I'm gonna put my hand out right in front of you. I said, hey, princess is first, okay? And I'm gonna walk on out the window, dog. I'm gonna walk on out the window, because there ain't no way that I was gonna freaking stay and just deal with that, okay? No. It says eventually, okay, hold on. Break down through the frame, eventually Max. Oh, I didn't know what was going to happen next, but I wasn't going to stick around. Oh wait, I read that part. Hold on. Slam shut. Was forced to watch. Got you. Okay, I'm back on track. Let me just scroll real quick. Okay. I jumped as I heard the door being knocked down from the other side. It was so loud I was sure it woke the whole street. I watched in complete despair as I saw Max for the last time. He was screaming and looking helplessly at me with a kind of desperation and sadness in his eyes I hope nobody has to see. I simply blinked and he was gone. That dude, vanishing as if he never existed in the first place. The whole neighborhood being as quiet as it usually was. I just stood there at the window frozen. The reality of the situation kicked in after a few seconds, and I ran back inside as fast as my legs would allow, back to my room, but I didn't see him. I turned around to see my parents at my door, both of them angry. "What are you doing?" my dad said in a defeated, pissed off tone. Now I was angry. "What are you talking about? Max disappeared! He's gone! I was crying for you guys!" I yelled. Yo. Dude, this next sentence is gonna be a little weird.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Max? Go fucking sleep. We'll talk about this in the morning.
Oh my god!
My mom said, sounding even more pissed than my dad. Yo, hold on. I would never. No, I could. No. Hell no.
Who the frick is Max?
Dude, I think this is like, okay, he died. Now we gotta play stupid. I think that's just like what it is.
Oh yeah,
dude. Okay, my dad flashed me a. Oh yeah, for real, for real. My dad flashed me a look, and with that, they both turned around and walked back away. My bad, chat. I just ruined the spooky moment. Anyways, I was left alone in my room, confused and angry. I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night. There was too much to think about. Where did Max go? Why is my mother acting like he wasn't just here? The next morning I tried to explain to my parents what happened, but they claimed they had no idea who Max was. I looked next door to see a completely different family moved in as if they lived there for years.
What?
Dude, I got so much chills. It says I couldn't find any pictures of me and Max had together. Couldn't find him in my yearbook photos, and nobody ever knew who he was after I started asking around. I could never find any trace of him. I've been trying for years. When I became old enough, I moved out and cut all contact from my parents. They didn't help me when I needed them. They never tried to warn Max or his parents. After the night Max got taken, I only spoke to them when I had to, but they didn't seem to care. I'm much older now, and still we only talk in emergency situations. I never heard the knocking again. It had stopped completely. It was at first difficult to adjust to the new change, but I was happy about it. I still think about Max every day, my childhood best friend. My best friend that nobody remembers. He didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve his fate, and I find myself nowadays wishing I warned him and ignored my parents' rules. I don't know what that thing was or what its purpose was, but I'm better off not thinking about it. All I know is next time I hear that familiar knock, I'm ignoring it. Dude.
Oh my goodness, dude.
That is scary.
Dog, what?
Dog.
Dude, that's low-key something else, man. Like, what? Like, how do we put that into words, dude? If that's real, bro. Oh, no. Holy crap, dude. I hate, like, stories where people, like, disappear entirely, bro.
Dude.
Like, that, like, I feel like, and, like, there's, like, what is it called? There's, like, real life incidences where, like, people, like, go, like, actually disappear off of the face of the earth, man. It's, like, I hate those stories, bro. I like, yo, there's
Dude,
not,
like
they
that,
don't sit anywhere nice in my
no,
heart, bro.
seriously, dude, it always puts something. Honestly, no. The best way I could describe it is it scars my feelings. Not my heart, but my
Sheesh.
feelings, dude. That's what it scars. Is
Word,
like,
man.
bro, this 15-year-old kid had a future. So did his family. And then out of nowhere, he gets swallowed up. Everything about him disappears. I'm pretty sure whatever that thing was went after his parents too. Cause like,
Sheesh,
how
man.
did they disappear? And like, whatever that thing is, right? Because at the end of the story, he says, if I ever hear the knocking again, I'm not going to acknowledge it, right? But then
Yeah.
also too, he said, like, I wish I didn't listen to my parents' rule and told them about it. What if something else happened? What if, it came
Sheesh.
to haunt them, right?
Oh
Like,
my goodness, dude. That's like, how do we even like?
exactly.
Like, what the frick did I say, bro? Like, this is like, yo, this is like different lore, man.
Dude, that was like totally that was different, honestly, 100% different.
Honestly, man, yo, what the frick, dude? Like, what do I say, bro?
I don't know, dog. Like that's creepy, dude. I can't wait to read someone or something wanted in dot dot dot. Yo, honestly, while we're waiting for this cue, look up for a good scary story, dog.
Word, yeah, I'm on, yo, I'm on it right now.
Get on that bandwagon. That was something else, man. Real hot girl stuff. This
All right, let's
guy.
see. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Dang, dude, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Damn.
No, dude.
Let me know
What it?
whenever you gotta hop off.
I got you, dude. I got you. No worries. It's not gonna be what until like 6 o'clock in the morning.
This guy.
These scary stories. All right.
You got one?
This one just says, "I can't sleep anymore."
Whoa, nice. You found a good one, I bet.
And this one was 31 minutes ago.
Nice. See, like,
Whoa.
honestly, I
This
wouldn't
one is
care.
long. Holy
Ooh.
crap.
Are we gonna have to, like, divide it between games or what's up?
It might, like, we might have to. Like, I just scrolled like 5 times at full speed.
Oh, wow. That's
Dude,
crazy.
what? What the freak? Okay, so you got this one. I can't sleep anymore. Um, this one is called Vicious Hell.
Whoa.
What the freak? I don't even know what that means, though. Let's see, let's see. You gonna be bashing?
Yep.
Got you. Actually, you just want to mangle them. It's just like overkill.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Ain't it? Dang, I just peeped that this skin used to be like the rarest skin for Reaper, and they just casually put him for
Damn.
the loot box, man.
Oh wow.
Dang, dude.
Just peeped it.
This skin no longer has value anymore because
Pretty
they just
much.
casually put them up for freaking loot boxes.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so glad you said we need to warm up, because what in the world? They have
Where are they
20
at?
freaking... Oh, they're up top.
Oh, I'm hearing Widowmaker footsteps.
Oh, okay.
No, Widowmaker, that's Shion. I missed, I'm gay.
W.
Ooh. I'm missing everything, boy. I'm out. Never mind,
Nice.
I'm not out.
Oh.
Oh, this dude just killed me with a
Hammered
hammer?
you. Damn.
Apparently so, man. I just got teabagged as well? Okay.
That's embarrassing.
So, this is what we're doing? In comp?
This is what we're doing in comp.
Not
I
in
missed all my
comp,
shots, dude. What the hell?
oh.
Oh, he hammered me too.
He's just spamming hammer.
Oh,
What the
he
frick?
is. He's just going around spamming it. Spamming it.
Can this guy run? What is he doing?
Oh, look, I have my ultimate.
I can't tell where this guy is going, man. You already have your ultimate?
Oh, I had it a while back.
What?
Oh, yeah. Nice,
Right
you
behind
died.
us. Oh, he's won. That little punk is won.
What? Yo. Focus Torb, I guess, dude. He's just hammering everybody. This is what his kills
I
consist
gotta
of.
freaking run.
Oh, you gotta run. Oh. Mr. Goosenheim. That's crazy. He just solo? Okay, sure. That makes sense.
Get back.
What? Got killed by a little
Oh.
girl, man. First match not going too well. 2 and 3.
I finally killed the Torb as well.
Oh, finally. Is that his first death? That is. That's embarrassing.
Oh, he seen that I was there, dude.
Got him.
I got both meds.
Nice. Oh, I missed.
Got him. Red dot him.
450 health? That's crazy. Naturally, I have 350 health.
Where's that Juno even at?
He's over here. Nice. Oh.
I can't tell if I'm at a weird. I got their mad.
Nice, 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 nice.
Got him.
Alright.
Ooh, you almost got me.
I picked the wrong freaking perk.
TP'd
Oh my
right in
gosh.
time.
I picked the wrong perk. I hate this perk.
Got him. Red dot him. Red dot him. Oh! You cannot kill me again, bro. I'm warmed up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this dude.
Oh, I'm
Got
dead.
him. No, you're good.
Damn.
Ooh, that's no good. Wow,
Oh
good
my
kill.
gosh, hold on. That actually does something. Oh, hello.
Kill that dude.
You
What
got a
was that
dwarf over
dwarf
here,
doing?
man. What's that little
What the
dwarf
heck?
doing?
It's funny because his
He's
user is
just a dwarf.
oh.
Damn.
Oh, this dude had to swap. Oh,
What? He got away?
apparently so.
Nice, nice, nice. W.
Come here, little
XYZ.
monkey.
Oh, you better back up.
Look at this dude, look at this dude.
Just keeps going after you, huh?
Yo, this is funny.
Got
Got
him.
him.
Let's freaking go.
Nice, you got him. Good trade.
That was a W trade. 13 and 4. Let's
I'm out.
go.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Do. Commercial break.
Oh, I'm getting solo till he just wasted it. Mangle this dwarf, man.
Nice.
Don't let me.
This is what aim training is about.
Absolute mangled.
Huh. Damn, I tried. Anyway, 16 and 4. Let's go. Dude, I love how that guy, beware of the short king. This guy. Oh, this is gonna be the one where I died.
Word.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's not the
nah, this.
one.
I was about to say that trade was actually nice.
Dude, that trade was. Why are they
That
showing
dude
this
couldn't
one?
even run, bro.
Nah.
That girl couldn't even run.
That's
unless
really?
She had...
Are you kidding me? They're gonna show that one? Here, you take that. You take that vote, King. That's so dumb. I had the most amazing trade, and what do? They say, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna give you the one that you didn't really deserve."
There's this guy. Let's see if I can swap this skin on it.
Alright, bet. Swap it and let's get on with the story.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, let me take off the... Yeah, that looks so much more better. Okay, and I got a loot box. Drop the beat thing for Lucio.
Oh, I
Yeah.
also got a loot box. This loot box is a regular loot box.
I got a fart though.
Oh my gosh.
Ah! Sonic reload. Bicycle kick.
Gaming stuff that I honestly didn't really care about.
Freestyle. Drop the beat. Boom.
Crazy.
Let's see. Alright, let's see this one. I can't sleep anymore. I stared at the house one last time, asking myself if I really wanted to do this. I stared at myself through the rear view mirror and noticed that I forgot to do my hair before I left. And the dark bags under my eyes made me look like I hadn't slept in weeks. Which isn't so far from the truth at this point. I knew I needed to put an end to this tonight. I got out of my beat pickup, not even bothering to lock the thing despite the neighborhood I was in, and I headed up the crude brick walkway to the front door. The one-story house was in bad shape. The two windows on the house were dirty. Some of the siding on the outside of the house was broken, and anyone passing could see the insulation and wood underneath. And either side of the walkway had overgrown grass in the front. To put it bluntly, this house is in the perfect place. It fits in with every other house I passed to get here. I kept looking around the outside of the house, trying to delay when I got to the door. What was I going to say to make myself not sound crazy? I could feel my heartbeat in my throat, and I was starting to become nauseous. I got to the front door and froze, and I caught myself staring at the worn yellow paint exposing the weathered wood behind it. What the am I doing? I went to take my hands out of my pocket, both covered in sweat. I swallowed my fear, wiped my hands, and knocked on the door. It took a while, and a couple more knocks, but finally I heard the familiar voice from the other side. Who in the freak is knocking on my door in the middle of the night? Hey Julia, it's Ted. We went on a date a couple months ago. Ted? She opened the door as much as the chain lock was allowed her to, and stared at me through the space. She was just as beautiful, even with her annoyed look, with her sunken face. With her sunken in face and shoulder-length black hair. I forgot that she reminded me so much of that chick from Fight Club. I shot her a smile, which she did not reciprocate. What do you want, Ted? I'm not interested if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm not here for that. When a girl says nothing to you, she's saying a lot to you. Didn't anyone ever tell you that? They did. I got that message. Believe me, I know. So why are you at my house in the middle of the night? My boyfriend is here. He's 6'4". He's 6'4" and jacked out of his mind.
Damn.
I had to plead with him just to let me open the door. Julia blew her cigarette smoke right in my face. Her face, though it looked like she was trying to scan mine for something, I remained stoic, but it did feel like she just lied to me about something. Invite him inside, babe.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Invite him inside, babe. A masculine voice called from inside the home. Julia stared at me, pouted, then shut the door, undid the chain, and opened the door. Come on in, she said in a defeated way. I could feel her eyes roll as I walked past her to the inside of the living room. A middle-aged, balding, heavy-set man stood on the other side of the room in a white t-shirt and stained jeans. The room itself was only slightly better taken care of than the outside, and it reeked of cigarettes. Still, the man approached me with a warm smile and held out his hand. I returned the smile and shook his hand. Thank you for inviting me in. I promise I won't stay long, but I just needed to come here. Julia stood next to the man who wasn't quite as advertised. He seemed genuinely nice and she seemed happy. It was honestly nice to see. I sat in silence, observing the room lined with cheap yellow wallpaper with purple flower patterns, a lazy boy recliner that I stood in front of, brown carpet that I imagined was white at one point, a large old leather-brown sofa in front of the old box TV, and a coffee table that had empty beer cans and an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. I stared around as I stared around and as I started looking past the couple standing in front of me to look into their kitchen, I didn't notice they were both staring at me, waiting for me to start talking. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I sit? Fine. Tell us your story and then you can leave. Or you can leave before if you want. You can leave now, Julia said to me. Her boyfriend just shot her a look which she responded to with a smile. I'm kidding. Take a seat, pal. I'll get you a beer. She turned to the kitchen. Oh, sorry. I'm not great at introductions either. Name's Phil. Why don't you take a seat? He gestured towards the recliner. I followed his instructions and Phil sat on the sofa. I started rubbing my hands, realizing that the fear had started creeping in, and I started to sweat again. Julia handed me a beer, and I took it through shaking hands and set it on the coffee table. She sat down next to Phil, and again the pair sat in silence, waiting for me to explain why I was here at this moment, at this hour. I didn't know what to say. I kept going back and forth between their glares, picking up the beer and taking a sip and then putting it back down on the table, avoiding the subject until Phil snapped me out of it by going, Hey Ted, why don't you have a gun? Why don't you have like a gun on you or something? Oh, well, no, sorry. Hey Ted, you don't have a gun on you or something, do you? What? Oh gosh, no. I'm sorry, this must have looked crazy for you guys. Thank you for inviting me inside. I should go. This time, Julia interrupted. Ted, why did you come here? It's midnight. We were about to head to bed and then you knocked. You don't seem heartbroken that I'm with someone else. Why are you here? Phil, I'm sorry you have to hear this. I don't mean to sound rude by bringing this up in front of you. You and Julia went on a date. I got that. I'm guessing it went well and you ended up back here. Sounds like it didn't work out between you guys for one reason or another. I don't really want to hear any details about that if you don't mind. Of course, I said, let out a long breath. Whoa. Low key, hold on, wait, let's see. Alright, we're gonna have to cut it out there.
Damn.
just to play a match, because at this point this is just like a whole story, dude.
Damn, for real?
Holy, yeah, dude. Like, yo, I barely like read anything, bro.
You're lying.
I am so for real, dude. I barely read anything. That was like 15% of the thing, dude.
Damn.
Holy crap, bro. Sheesh. Are you serious? Oh, my back. Oh, that's tough. Oh man, today I freaking did another 6 plates at the gym, bro.
Nice.
Crap. That, and I just added 2 10s on it to see if I can, go a little bit heavier. It's weird, bro. I don't know why. Today, bro, I was like, you know what, man? Like, I don't want to, like, because the thing is, of course, like, we have those, like, intrusive thoughts. It's like, yo, what if you had a lifetime? Especially when you're about to date someone, right? It's
Word.
like, like, yo, like, what if that's not meant to be, like, temptation, right? What if it's not meant to be and you were meant to be with this other girl, right? Because the thing is, it's weird. I have multiple types, right?
Yeah.
What is it called? I have, like, regular, like, light-skinned girls, freaking, like, Latina, right? I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's one of them, right? Another one is just, like, straight-up white girl, right? Just, like, I guess, right? But, like, my absolute favorite, you got caramel. Oh, caramel.
Dang.
You got caramel, right? And, what is it called? That's Sanaya. It's caramel. But, what is it called? So,
Yeah, that'll be him.
what is it called? I was gonna say something. Um, when it
Oh, yeah.
when it comes to what is it called? Especially when you're about to talk to someone, there's just like so much temptation, bro. And I mean so much because I don't know how many people stared at me today, especially girls, dude. I don't know
Oh,
how many people like stared at me today in such a weird glare. It's not even like, oh, yo, this dude's ugly. It's like they low-key looked for like a solid second. Not even the first time. Hold on, wait.
well, I'm dead.
Alright. No, you're not. Because I had just arrived. Ooh, good kill. And then chick just dies.
Apparently it's a triple. Makes sense, makes sense.
So apparently that guy's not dead.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey.
die, monkey. Oh, I got a...
Nice, 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 nice.
I'm surprised that's not a headshot. Watch out, behind.
Yep.
Oh, she wasted all her dashes, man.
Yep, I bet you.
Oh, wow, that guy's half, bro.
I didn't even touch him at all.
I'm gonna die. I'm being double tagged, man. I promise you, if I was playing Reaper, I would have mangled the both of you.
Oh my gosh, dude. They're dividing
And
and
apparently
conquering, man.
what is it called? Apparently freaking, what is it called? And they're playing like actual DPSs to play, or like flank DPSs at least.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like they're like both of the DPSs are like, what is it called? Both of the DPSs are like going together and
Uh-huh.
stuff. Oh, one of them is like one.
Damn, get him.
It's like I'm Hanzo.
They're 1-1. All they got going for them is just.
Watch out, flank of doom. So apparently you can do that. Alright.
Oh man, where's Tank when you need him?
Well, I'm dead. Oh, I lost it. I was trying to see if I could flick him. Flick him.
Leg him, take him, make him, nick him.
I
What?
low-key. Y'all know you did that on purpose. Bam, voyage. Okay, so apparently I can't
Yo,
hit nothing.
what?
I'm gonna die.
About? Dude just goes completely
so
invisible
happy.
and then disappears.
Oh. Serve my design. So what? And I just got stuck. So you can just aimbot your freaking impulse nade, right?
What? He
like,
just punched me?
Like he got it on my foot, bro. Apparently that works. But I can't do that every time I play Tracer, right?
Yeah, apparently. I'm at 99, almost there.
I'm at Ferry.
And I'm
Ferry.
Alright, got my ultimate. For the second time.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm Bastion.
Oh, their guy's one is free.
Killed her.
Alright, that guy's dead. Watch out right behind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy. Watch out in the room. That guy didn't die? I hit him. What? He should be a one-shot. What? Like I didn't freaking hit him with a bomb and a concuss? What?
I want to be able to heal myself.
Like apparently not, bro. Like that's how this game works, man. Every time I use a character, it's like
Dead.
every time I try using someone new, man.
Honestly, it's okay, but I mean, you just gotta get like used to someone new.
Word.
Oh, I'm dead. There's no way. Hold on. I'm getting messages. Or at least notifications.
Okay, I'm in the flow state. A little bit. I'm in the flow state. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Nothing to worry about.
What?
Oh,
She's
dang.
just in the corner, bro.
That's crazy. Oh, look at that. I'm about to get my ultimate. Again.
Of course, you want to shoot out my freaking... Oh wow, they showed that ultimate.
There's no way. What?
Serve my design.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't. So none of my bullets were registering simply because he was literally inside
He
of me.
didn't get stuck? Alright, whatever.
He got inside me, dog.
That's what she said.
Dude, for real.
Whoa, and I just got booped. Bro, leave me the freak alone, man. And I trapped someone. Oh, one of them is so low.
Oh, got her. Got her. Look at that. Oh.
Are you serious? That didn't kill? Alright, bro. Apparently not, man. You just got aimbot, bro. Okay. Bam, boy, die. Shut the freak up, boy. Oh, he's won, man.
He is. What? Oh, he grabbed
Oh my
onto
goodness, get the freak
ceiling.
off of me. Can I, like, get into cover, please? 10 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh, where?
Boom! Check out a latte. Yup, someone's gonna get stuck. You know what?
About to break him. Got my ultimate.
Boom, chake latte.
Oh my gosh, 17 and 8. Somebody get me out of here. Anyways,
Start.
I just proved how to play freaking Bastion. Oh, it's this clip? This wasn't even that much of a good clip, I'm not gonna lie. I just mowed her down, mowed that guy, this guy down, and then kept missing my shots with this guy.
But they didn't show that though.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Let me show that though.
Oh, what? What?
Five? That's gay, man.
It's like that guy over there, dog. A tree of life healing. Alright, let's do the continuation of
Continuation. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. The continuation. Of course, I said, and let out a loud breath. When I was quiet, I can feel the heartbeat in my throat. But it went away when I was talking. That was motivation enough to continue. I don't know what made it start, but a couple weeks ago I started to have nightmares about this place. Julia cut me off. Nightmares? About here? Was it that bad? She smirked to herself and lit another cigarette. Yeah, I don't know why. I would wake up sometimes in this room, and sometimes in the kitchen, sometimes in the bedroom. But every time I would open my eyes and I would be in this house, and I would be in a panic. I can't tell why. The house is hot, like really hot. I can't ever leave the room I'm in. Freak. Freak. Phil put his arm around Julia. I'm not done. There's this thing that follows too. I only see it as it passes, but it stares at me and it makes me feel sick. It just stares for now, but I know it means malice. It's huge and it stands on two goat legs. This is a lot, Ted, Julia interrupted. I know, it's just dreams, but it's the feeling that follows, the feeling of panic and sickness that I can't get away from. It's been constant. When I wake up, when I go to sleep, it's like I'm having a constant meltdown. I'm on edge all of the time, and I just feel like I can throw up at any time. I can't keep living like this. freak, man. I'm sorry. Have you seen a doctor? Phil said, to comfort me. It felt good saying this out loud to people who weren't doctors. Yes, I have. It isn't helping. They keep telling me it's anxiety, which it is, but it's different. I know that coming here was what I was supposed to do. It's like a calling. Well, it's like it was calling me to come find it. The doctors are telling me that I'm in bad shape. I can barely sleep at night anymore. It's just non-stop. Julia and Phil stared at each other and then they shot me a suspicious look. Ted, have you been in this house since that last night we spent together? No. This past week I did drive by the house a couple times, but I never got out. I've been afraid. I've been afraid of this place most of the days I meant to get out and knock like I did tonight, but I couldn't. My heart would start beating so fast as I got closer and slowed down, so I just sped by. Even being here, now I just can't stop shaking. I raised my shaking hand up for them to see. Why do you ask? Things have been weird around here lately. I can't explain it. The basement feels like it's got something going on in it. I haven't been able to go down there. Have any of your dreams, have any of your dreams, whoa, have any of your dreams took you down there? It's the room at the end of the hall. Really? I haven't noticed anything. Phil genuinely Phil looked genuinely surprised. Oh, baby, did I not tell you? Julia kissed him on the cheek. No, I didn't even know you had a basement. Is that where the door leads? Besides, the last time I was here, I wasn't exactly given a house tour. Julia and I laughed until I met eyes with Phil. He was staring daggers at me, but he rolled his eyes back after I silently realized what I had just did and mouthed him a silent, "I'm so sorry." You mentioned you wake up in this house. Is there anything that happens? Has Julia been in them? Have I? No. I was alone each time. It was just the feeling. Lately, though, it's funny you mention it because I didn't put two and two together until now. The closer I get to that door at the end of the hallway, the worse I feel. They look uneasy, but I couldn't stop now. That's why I came here tonight at this hour. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to wake up tomorrow feeling worse than I do now. I don't want to get more blood taken and be told many things are wrong with me. I don't want to talk to more shrinks who give me pills that make me feel like a freaking zombie. I just want this to stop. I was getting queasy again. The feelings started to overwhelm me. I put my head back in my hands. Let's go get him something. Come on, hon. I heard them both discussing something in which I couldn't make out as they headed past the kitchen and disappeared down the hall. I sat in the recliner feeling I could throw up at any second. Water. I need water. I ran to the kitchen, found a glass, filled it with water, took one of the pills from my pocket and drank it down. I was out of breath and sweating out of my mind. I put both my hands on the sink and put my head down, watching the water go down the drain. Hey, I'm sorry. I think I should go. This was a bad idea. I screamed to the couple, hoping they would hear me, but I didn't get a response. Instead, the TV flashed on to pure static with a loud buzzing sound. As I got closer to the large screen, I started to notice there was something behind the static. At first, it appeared to be two black objects I couldn't make out, but the closer I got, I was able to see that it was a pair of large eyes, filled with anger tracing wherever I went. The anger in the eyes grew and grew, and the static started to slowly fade until it was just dark, angry eyes and staring at me. I started to feel sick, and the worse I had felt since this started. The pain was unbearable. I knelt down and held my stomach as if I got the wind knocked out of me. I was on the ground staring up as the angry eyes stared at me, as if it was trying to kill me with its glare, when suddenly the TV turned off and the pain went away. I stood on my feet trying to process what just happened, and as I tried to calm my hands down to get another pill, I heard footsteps from down the hall running towards the living room. When I saw Phil, when I turned around, I saw Phil. It's Julia. Phil was in a panic, and there were dark red stains on his white undershirt. Something's wrong. What are you doing? I looked back at the now blank TV. Did you? I said back, glancing at the TV and Phil. Phil and I just stared at each other for a moment before he broke the gaze and ran back into the bedroom. I followed, not knowing what the heck was going on. Dude, you wanna cut it off there? Holy crap.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Dude. Yo.
That's crazy.
Yo, this is tough, man. I can't even lie. Even if this is storytelling, bro, like, this is low-key, like, leading me on. I can't lie. I can't lie.
For real. For real,
Like,
for real.
it's low-key tough. I can't lie. Champion Bling. Get the freak out of here, dude. What's it called? Alright, you wanna start it up?
Oh, my bad. I don't know why, but I thought I did. No. What did I press? Okay, there we go.
These nuts.
That is crazy work.
Let's see if I could get something to drink real quick.
Nasty.
Wait. Okay. Whoa. What the freak you doing, dog? Let's drink some brisk.
What the hell? Oh my.
No way, yeah. Who was that off the pick and roll there, boy? Let's see, man. I haven't drank from this in a while. Yo, wait, this has been sitting there for so... How was there ice in my brisk when it was just sitting in the fridge and not the freezer?
It depends on what side of the brisket was, or what side of the fridge it was. Damn, boy.
The back.
Good.
I was at the back of the fridge.
Damn. Yeah, it's always the coldest in the
Oh. Mm. Holy crap. Brain freeze.
back. Crazy.
Oh, it's pro. Hey, bro. I just peeped. One day, I'm gonna get a girlfriend, dude.
Yo, and then one day you'll marry that girlfriend.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy to me, man. I remember, bro, there was a day where I used to vomit at the thought of kissing some girl, dude.
That's crazy.
I think we all did, no?
Not me. I was always the lover kind.
Was that a time where you thought, like, yo, girls are weird?
No, not one bit.
I remember that for, like, what? Like, kindergarten and then first grade, I, like, seen this girl, and she was like, oh. She was the one to change my mind.
Damn.
Yeah. This chick, man. This chick. It's weird. I think I told you lately. Not lately, but I think about a couple months ago. Like this same like girl texted me and said, "Yo, I saw you on the street the other day." Like, you know.
Damn.
And she just told me like, "Yo, I saw you on the street the other day. You low-key look cute. Can we start talking?" I was like, "No."
Crazy.
Like, how do I tell you? No.
Uh,
Let's see. Do I
oh,
want to
damn,
play
you went
Doom?
tank?
Yes, sir. I'm preparing for
I'm gonna be Junkrat.
Doom DPS, bro.
Oh, that's right.
That's low-key. That low-key might never happen again.
True that.
I heard that they have his uppercut perk in Stadium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate that uppercut perk.
And not perk ability.
Uh,
Whatever the freak it is at this point. Whatever you identify as now, big boy. Look, there's a freaking diva. I thought that was a roadhog.
for real.
He was just waiting there. Oh, he's almost demagged, man.
Dude, he is almost demagged. I'm trying to get him. Doing so much damage off this boy.
Whoa. What did you say about my mom? I freaking slammed the wrong way. I'm low-key still warming up. Hold on. Especially with tank. Tank is like a different level.
Gotta warm up with Doomfist.
I don't think with Doomfist, bro, you cannot warm up as a regular tank. Doomfist is like his own, like he's his own class at this point, man.
Just spamming his bombs. That's crazy. Oh.
Ooh, well done.
Got him out, I think. Yep.
Ooh, what? I thought I was charging up my punch. I guess not, bro. Apparently, I charged it as soon as, Dude, I need to lock in. Why am I playing like this with Doom?
Dude, that Moira kind of scared me. I felt so bad.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, no way. There's so cheese for this.
Get back. Destroy them, Bob. She's low. She's dead.
Nice.
Are you serious? She's demacked.
Back up, dog. There's no way.
guy. Don't run from me, you filthy animal.
Incoming.
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Oh, damn, that's bad.
Oh, she's one. Oh my goodness, dude, their guy keeps body blocking each and every time. I didn't. Oh my goodness, I suck.
Nice
Got
one,
him.
nice one, nice one, W.
Yep.
Tire in a hole.
Ooh, why would you give me that? Ooh, that's why.
Damn, look at you go.
Yep.
Kill him, Rico, kill him. Oh my god.
Feed me. Thank you. I thought that was a wrecking ball. Like, what the frick? I thought your guy was, or your bomb was our wrecking ball. That
Oh my god.
I had in my head.
It's like, oh, what's our wrecking ball doing over there? Like, why would Tank ever
Word.
do that? And then it's like, oh wait, I am Tank.
Like, word. He almost has a... Ooh,
Damn, he got
wow.
me good. He got me good.
I didn't even have a swing.
Lava Hawk, that's his name.
Good boy. Wow, they just started feeding me.
So my projectile speed is now 25% faster, plus the 35% I can do with my bombs. I think that's
oh yeah,
a good
run,
idea.
little freaking punk.
Oh, are you kidding me again? He's doing that? The dumbest crap I've ever seen.
Got one. I'm just knocking him out, bro. One by one.
Dude, this guy hates me.
Are you serious? I missed? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill myself. I would have
Damn.
mangled them, dude.
Low key, that was awesome. Woo! Set up a little trappy trap.
Toma. Had to lock in real
Dang,
quick.
why do I only have 9 kills, dog? That's crazy.
Are you serious? Like, how did... I'm surprised I didn't kill the Kiriko.
Of course, I'm gonna vote myself.
Whoa. Yo, I just noticed that Doomfist... What is it called?
Yeah, what's up?
Doomfist skill Loki just comes with wisdom, bro.
Yeah?
Like, how do I tell you? I don't know if you noticed, but every time I played Doom, like, we won almost every match.
True that.
Like, and then, you know, beforehand, it wasn't like that. I was always, like, Doom swapping off of Doom.
Yeah.
But, like, lately, dude, like, what the heck, man? Like, I'm goated. Alright, let's continue reading this.
Continue.
So, apparently, you know, chick just got murdered in the room. That's where we left off. As we got to the bedroom door, I saw Julia passed out on the queen mattress, both her arms at
her sides with blood all over her arms and face. The blood is mine. He held up his hand and... Oh, wait, what? What happened to the freaking... Oh, he held up his hand to reveal a deep cut. Just freaking help, man. Phil grasped her and shook her before breaking her in tears, before breaking down in tears. Don't freaking die, baby, please. I took a second to get my mind right as I observed the scene, unsure of what to do. Then out of the corner of my eye, I noticed on the bedside table there was a bunch of long, old red and black candles lit with the wax dripping right onto the table. The room itself was nothing like I remembered when I was here last, were pure white with the occasional stain. I remember thinking it felt like a cheap hotel room you would always pass by in the bad parts of town and wonder who the hell would ever pay money to stay here. But now the room had all types of upside down pentagrams and circles in red and black chalk, and on the white walls there were phrases written in languages I had never seen. And the most chilling thing was when I looked at the ground on the other side of the room, I got closer and bent down to see that there were small figures made of wicker and hay-bound crudely by straw, all standing on a wooden board with two big circles etched on it. I knelt down to observe closer, and I saw that on the inside that there were three of the figures. Two of them connected at the hands with one side of a filled in red heart on each. Oh no, we can't keep reading this. This is voodoo bullcrap.
Oh, you're already done? No more reading that one?
No more reading that one. That was voodoo. Yeah.
Alright, got you.
We're done with that one, bro. Yeah.
Alright, you want to play a game or should I read the next one?
Well, okay, this one I guess is a little bit shorter. There's another one. It's called Someone or Something Wanted In. Literally what it's called.
Oh wait, hold on, because I think that one was mine.
Oh, for real?
Hold on, let me double check.
I think you said something like that too. Yeah, I think that one is yours.
Yeah, that one. Someone or Something Wanted In.
Damn, bro,
I think that's why I got it, because it was kind of short.
Alright, read up, dog.
Oh, okay, bet. So, it says, I was 15 the first time I ever truly believed someone wanted to get inside my house. It was the late 90s. My parents had gone out for date night, something they almost never did. My little brother was spending the night with my grandparents, which left me home alone for the first time. Ooh, dude, honestly, like, well, do you remember being left home alone for the first time? Because, like, low-key...
For the first time, I think I was probably in middle school when that happened. And I low-key, I thought, I mean, the first time ever I lived with my mom, she went out for a little bit. And I was low-key the most curious boy on the earth, bro.
Really?
It just felt like I was just exploring the house, bro. Because I noticed that every time my mom was there, I don't know why, bro, but like I never really thought like, yo, explore the house. When mom wasn't there, I was like,
explore.
What's in this closet?
You become that freaking fat kid off of Up.
Yeah, word. Like, what the? Like, yo, what's
Dog,
this?
oh my gosh.
What
No,
is
my
this?
first time
Yeah.
being left home alone, I think I was like probably like 8 or 9 years old. Um, Dog, just like you, I went exploring around my house. Like, I mean, not just like you though, is that like when my parents were home, I still explored the house because I had no like device to distract me or anything, blah blah blah, whatnot. Right?
Yeah.
Like when my mom left me in the house alone, she like rule number one, don't open the door for strangers. If you hear a knock or a ring or like a doorbell, just know that we're not expecting anybody here. So if you do hear it, just hide or at least do not cross the front door because our front door had like a window. You could see through it. Sort of because it had like a design in it and the light reflectioned off of different, things. It was a little bit of a warp, sort of, but you can still see through it and see if somebody's walking back and forth. So,
Mhm.
I knew not to do that, right? Mom and dad were also like, don't go outside while you're home alone too. Like, we don't know what's going on, so if something bad happens to you, we won't be able to we won't find out until we're basically here at home, and I'm like, okay, cool. And they're like, TV is, unlimited. You got that, you know how to cook and, just make sure that you clean right after you're done cooking. I'm like, okay, cool. And boom, left home alone. First time around 8 or 9 years old. I was like, dang. But yeah.
Huh.
Anyways, so it says I had begged for it. I'll be fine. We have neighbors. I know how to lock the doors. Back then it felt like freedom. A whole evening to myself. Pizza in the oven, a stack of rented VHS movies sitting beside the TV, the cordless phone on the coffee table in case I needed anything. The house felt huge without anyone else in it. At first, I loved it. I turned the volume up louder than my parents ever would have allowed, ate popcorn straight from the bag, and left every light in the living room on because even then, I wasn't quite brave enough to sit in a dark house by myself. Around 9, the movie ended. The silence settled over everything. I remember hearing the refrigerator humming in the kitchen, the ticking clock over the fireplace, and the wind pushing gently against the windows. It was a kind of quiet where every tiny sound suddenly seemed eerie. I got up to rewind the tape before putting in the next movie. That's when I heard it, metal scraping against metal, very softly. The front door. I froze with the VHS halfway into the player. Scrape, pause, scrape. It sounded exactly like someone trying different keys in the lock. My stomach dropped. For a second, I actually smiled. Mom must have forgotten something. Dad probably had his hands full. I started toward the door, then I stopped. Why aren't they just opening it? They had the right keys. I shouldn't be hearing those sounds. Then it came again, slow, patient. Whoever it was wasn't knocking. They weren't calling out. They were just trying. I stood there without breathing, one hand still in the VHS player, or still on the VHS player, my whole body stiff like I thought staying still might somehow keep whoever it was from knowing I was home. The scraping stopped. The silence somehow felt even worse. I waited, staring at the door like it might explain itself. Nothing. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe it had been branches. Maybe the house was settling and I was being dramatic because I was alone and had watched too many scary movies. Bro, the first thing you want to do when home alone in the dark is never watch a scary movie, dog. Like if you're gonna watch
Especially
scary,
if the first
dude, the
time though
very
being
first
home
time, yeah,
alone.
heck no. Like, dog, you gotta like do it multiple times, like stay home alone multiple times, and at that start off with like a light thriller and then a heavy thriller, and then move on to like something scary, but not too scary, like ease into it. Don't just scary movies. Heck no.
Word.
Where was I? It says, okay, then the doorknob turned. Not all the way, just enough to make the unmistakable little click. Every hair on my arm stood up. My mouth went dry so fast I could barely swallow. I backed away from the front door, one careful step at a time. The phone. I needed the phone. It was only a few feet away, sitting on the coffee table where I had left it, but suddenly it felt impossibly far. Then another sound came from the door. The knob again, longer this time. Whoever was outside wasn't in a hurry. They were testing it, seeing if it would give. I grabbed the cordless phone so fast I nearly dropped it. My hands were shaking so badly I couldn't even remember my parents' favorite restaurant. Should I call 911? What if it really was them? What if I was overreacting? I hate that I even questioned myself. I hated that some part of me still felt embarrassed. Like calling for help would be worse than standing there and waiting to see if someone got in. The house had gone completely still again. I took one tiny step toward the front window. The curtains were thick enough that no one should have been able to see inside, but I still moved slowly, like any sound from me might make the person outside start trying harder. Very carefully, I slipped one finger between the curtains and pulled the fabric apart just enough to look. The porch was empty. No car, no person, nothing. The porch light lit up the concrete steps, the flower pots, and the welcome mat. The yard beyond it was dark, but the porch itself was bright enough that I should have seen someone standing there. There wasn't anyone. I stared for several seconds, trying to convince myself everything was fine. Then the doorknob turned again, right in front of me. I watched it move. I heard the latch rattle. But there was no one on the porch, no hand, no shadow, nothing. I screamed and stumbled backwards so fast I fell over the coffee table. The phone flew out of my hand and hit the carpet. The doorknob stopped moving. I don't remember dialing 911. I don't remember what I said to the dispatcher. I only remember sitting on the floor with every light in the house on, staring at the front door while I waited for someone to arrive. The police came first. Then my parents. They searched the yard, the garbage, behind the bushes, all around the side of the house. Nothing, no footprints, no pry marks, no damage to the lock, nothing. One of the officers even stood outside while another one worked the doorknob from inside. You'd see someone's arm, you'd see someone's arm, he said. There isn't any way for that knob to move without somebody standing here. I wanted to tell him I knew that, because I had been standing right there. I had watched it happen. There hadn't been anyone outside. Eventually, everyone convinced themselves I'd been scared. That maybe I'd misunderstood what I'd seen. That fear had filled in the blanks. I tried to believe that too. For years I did, until my parents sold that house. The new owners lived there less than 6 months. One afternoon, my mom ran into the woman at the grocery store. They did the normal small town polite conversation, asking how everyone was and how the house was working out for them. The woman gave this little laugh and said they were actually moving. My mom asked why. The strangest thing, the woman said. We kept hearing someone trying to unlock the front door at night. Oh my freaking gosh, are
Oh
you
my
kidding me?
goodness. Say word.
Word.
What?
said, it said, my mom told me later that she felt her whole body go cold. The woman kept talking like it was just some funny story she would tell people after they moved out. She said it happened over and over, always at night, always at the front door. The scraping sound first, then the knob, sometimes slow, sometimes hard enough to make the latch shake. My mom asked if they ever saw anyone. The woman shook her head. That's the weird part, she said. Every time we looked outside, there was never anyone there. My mom didn't tell her about me. Not right then. She just stood there in the grocery store, smiling like everything was normal, while the woman described the exact same thing I told her years before. The exact same door, the exact same sound, the exact same empty porch. I don't know what was trying to get in that house. I don't know if it wanted in or if it had been inside the whole time and was just making sure we knew. But I know what I saw. I know what I heard. And I know there was nobody standing on that porch.
What? What?
No comments 12 hours ago. That's crazy.
What?
The fact that the woman, like, was moved in and everything, dog, and she was all, like, so polite about it, too. Like, oh, yeah,
Weird.
like, everybody is, like, every night this thing happens. It's so silly. You know, the
Like,
door, we hear scraping outside. Like, it's just
dude, and
scrape, pause,
I want
scrape.
to show you. I want to show you a video. Hold on.
Oh, man, don't let it be a scary one.
It is, and it's low key a little bit disturbing.
Heck no, I ain't watching it then.
Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you tomorrow in the
During the
afternoon
day.
or something. Yeah,
Well, hold on. Describe a little bit of it. Describe a little bit of it
dude,
before.
it's
Because
something like straight out of a creepypasta, bro.
No, hell no. I don't care.
And-
I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care if I'm next to Jesus. I'm gonna be
Dude.
scared out of my mind.
Dude, and it low key, it will change your entire perspective on like what we just read just now. I'm gonna describe it to you, okay?
Mhm.
And it's low key like, dude, this is like, and you can tell in this dude's like just by looking at this guy's eyes that this guy is possessed, bro.
Oh hell no.
And
Yeah,
so-
no, I ain't watching that.
So Pete, right?
People.
It's this weird, scrawny guy, right? And it's an apartment complex where it's like half outdoor, right? And like the hallways, they have like stairs, right? And what is it called? And again, like the hallways have like this at the end of the hallways are like these like railings, and then you have like the outside right there. Right? I don't know how to describe it, but it's this guy, he's like going from door to door, right? This dude is butt naked, and all that's covering him is a huge blanket, right, that he has just over his shoulder. And dude, like, he has this weird haircut, bro, that looks like he cut it himself. And this dude, and I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be absolutely out your mind. This dude, his freaking teeth are jagged as freak. He has, like, he's holding, like, you would never know what he was holding because he was always arched. He's slightly arched, and he had, like, a whole, like, thing full of stuff, right? Like, his arms were just full of stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, if you saw it yourself, like, yo, if not, that was probably the craziest.
Dude, I learned my lesson after watching one video, but I by far think that it is the scariest video till this day.
Dude,
Right.
and for
Dude.
me, the video I'm describing is if not the scariest video I've saw. If my
Dude.
memory isn't like playing tricks on me.
No, trust
Right, I
me.
think-
Like, I will never send this even to my worst enemy. Like, seriously. Like, dude, like, like, yeah, I'm gonna describe it to you, but I will never send it to you because I don't want anybody to have this kind of fear, right? Dude, because it's so creepy. So
I'm gonna
basically,
die. I'm gonna
this.
die.
I see. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, damn. I saw that. But so basically, right, this guy, he lives out in the woods.
Please try again.
Yeah.
He lives out in the woods. And, what happened was, But anyways, yeah, lives out in his woods, and he like begins the recording, and he's, he's normal looking, and he's like guys, like I hear something outside.
Where my meds at?
He's like, I hear
Word.
something outside my room, right? But he's not in his room, right? So he goes to his room, opens up the door, right? It's a black room, still nothing, and he turns on his light. And then all you hear is knocking at the window. And he
Sheesh.
goes, guys, y'all hear that? And like he's saying guys, but still, like he's not live or anything. This is just a recording. And what's it called? And he just like he opens up the curtains or the blinds, whatever they were. And
Yeah.
what's it called? He what he saw was this little girl outside his window. Yeah, it does end now. Anyways, he
Word.
saw this little
Especially
girl
for your
outside.
tank. Especially for your mercy. Yep.
Dude, for real. But he sees this little girl outside, right? But this is not
Yeah.
no normal looking little girl. She's pale. Okay, no, not even pale. She's paper white. Okay, think of the color of paper, right? How white that looks.
Sheesh,
She is that
what?
white. Okay, white, full on black eyes, like alien, like the gray aliens. Okay, think of that, right? Those kind of black eyes, but they're not as big as the black eyes. They're just regular size, but they're just fully black. And what's it called? And so, what's it called? She's like,
Ooh, good ultimate.
Damn.
Wow, that was a good ultimate.
Dude, honestly. And so, she, what's it called?
Oh,
She,
that ult-
so, and then, what, to also put into, what's it called, image, she has like fully jet black hair. Now, she's like slimy too at that. Like just like,
That?
dude, a little slimy, like she just crawled out of like the sewer or something, I don't know. But she's just slimy and it's so weird, right? And so he sees this thing, and with the most innocent sounding voice, she goes, "Hello? I see you." Dude, no, that's not even the creepiest part, right? Because he then turns the camera, like, right, because he's looking at her, turns the camera to point at him, and what's it called? And he's crying, right? Because he's looking at this thing dead in the eyes. Remember, this is just a video. That means that while he's recording this, it's technically just him and this little girl outside his window.
Sheesh.
Dude, and she continues, she's like, "Can you let me inside? Please? Let me inside.
Get the freak
Let me
outta here,
inside.
bro.
Let me inside." And then she puts her hand right on the window and starts banging it. She goes, "Let me inside. Let me inside." And she's just banging
Yo,
it, right?
I hate crap like that, bro,
Dude.
where they progressively get more violent.
Yes.
Ew, dude.
And dude, it's not even just like her banging the hand on the window anymore, dude. She straight up just starts banging her face against the window, saying, "Let me inside, let me inside, let me inside." And this guy, he is crying. He flips the camera back to him and he's bawling tears. He's like, "I need help. Someone please send help. I need help." And you just keep hearing her, I want inside. Get me inside." And dude, I'm watching this video, and mind you this, I'm watching this video at like 3, 4 in the morning on Twitter, dog. This is a Twitter freaking scary ass video. mind you, this, I'm freaking, I think I'm like 11 years old watching this thing, and that's all I hear is just, let me inside, I want inside, let me inside. Dude, she's
Get
banging
the
her
freak
face on the
out of
window.
here.
It just goes on. This video is 5 minutes long, dude. Just her doing this, and then the video ends with him going, guys, I don't know what to do. I need help. Please help. And then it just cuts off right there. Dog, that video, I will
Get
never,
the
because
freak out of
like the
here.
story of it, like, yeah, that's scary. The story of me just saying that's scary, but
Yeah.
watching it is a different
Different.
level of
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
Trust me, different level of fear.
Dude, I can low-key imagine it, bro. And like I feel like, what is it called? Especially ones like those. I remember watching a video, like especially about these like little demon girls, bro. Especially these ones. You
Ooh,
know, like about, I don't know why, bro. But what is it called? I remember, dude. Like I was watching one as I was a little kid. This is like what actually made me scared. I'm not scared of her now, cause it's
yeah.
like, who are you, dude? Like,
No, I'm
like,
still
dude, do you
terrified of that
not?
one video though.
For me, it's like now I'm not, because it's like, now I'm, a son of God. It's like, yo, who the freak are you, dude? Like,
No, word.
dude,
Like for okay, I get, the whole fact I am the son of God, or not the son of God, but I am a
yeah,
son of God.
yeah,
Uh, I'm a son of God. I have the protection of, with his blood poured all over me.
yeah,
I am fully reborn. I believe that. But I also strongly believe, alongside as my strong faith, that even if I see that video again, or if that little girl pops up behind my window, which that should never happen because my window's pretty lifted off the ground. You would have to be pretty
yeah.
tall to, what's it called, appear up on my window, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm 6'4" and my forehead barely reaches the top of that window, okay? But anyways,
Sheesh.
but anyways, what's it called? Um, like if I ever come across that video or that little girl like somehow appears at my window, I would like absolutely crap myself. I will. Like because that
Word.
is the scariest like I like any
Word, yeah.
if I had a choice, right? It was either watch that video without like what's it called? Without looking away, without closing your eyes, without, covering your ears or, trying to block out the sound. Like watch that video or, you know, I guess like let me see. Or have, you know, my girlfriend, of 1.5 years break up with me after all the trouble we've been through, right? Break up with me, call me scumbag, call me like the worst things in the world, right? Break my
Yeah.
heart, right? I would rather go through that, go through the
Holy
suicidal
crap.
phases, the what's it called, the waves of crying every other day or every month or even years crying into the future, still feeling that heartbreak, right? I'd rather feel that than to feel another second of that fear I felt
Holy
watching that
crap.
video. Dude, like even the devil showing his scary side to me when I was younger wasn't as scary as that video was. Okay, because I'm pretty sure
Holy
like the devil
crap.
didn't want to like scare me away from him, but scare me enough to like not believe or something, whatever. I don't know what his
Yeah.
purpose was of scaring me, but whatever like if I compare the fear of seeing the devil and the fear of seeing that video, like I'd rather see the devil any other day, honestly. Like I'm being dead serious, I
Sheesh.
rather like I rather talk to or no, I rather run away in a dark forest, foggy. Moonlight is the only light that I have in a forest, thick trees, thick bushes, thick leaves everywhere, right? Running away from a serial killer that knows the forest like the back of his hand, who has traps set up everywhere. I'd rather run through that than to watch that video. Like, if you give me a choice
Holy
between
crap.
one thing or that video, I'm choosing that one thing no matter how bad it is. You know what? Swim in a lake with that might, just might, have little demon children down there that might pull you down to the sand. I'll swim it. I'll swim it. I ain't watching that video. I'll swim it, but I ain't watching that video. That's
Oh
how,
my
dude, that's how
goodness, dude.
scary it is, dog. Like,
Get out of here. Serious?
dude, I'm dead serious, dog. That's how
Jeez.
bad this video scared me. And, dude, I still, like, I'm scarred with the memory of it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm super scarred. Like, every time I think of it, dude, she always sends, like, shivers. Not even shivers, dude. Like, you know how, like, in anime, they always, or I guess, like, in cartoons, too, when they get scared and they have the quote-unquote shivers, those spikes pop out of their body to indicate, oh, they're shivering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like that's like my goosebumps, dog. My goosebumps are spikes. They're just coming out of me. It's just like, oh my freaking gosh. That's all,
Yo.
dude. Like, that's trauma.
Yo. Now,
That,
word, yeah.
that's literally trauma, bro. Like, honestly, man, I rather be forced to like kill my entire clan, have my little brother grow up in anger, wanting to kill me, me feeling the family guilt, but having to portray the fact that I wanted to kill them, you know, like I'd rather go through all that than to watch that video. I'd rather fight off the nine-tailed Jinchuriki at full strength than, watch that video. Dude, I'm being so serious. Like, I'm being real when I say this. I'd rather fight Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson, than to watch that video. Yo, if God said fight prime Mike Tyson and win, and if you win, I will scrub that video out of your memory for the rest of your life. It'll be like like you never watched it. I said bet. I say bet, and you have 3 seconds to mentally prepare. I will win. I will win that fight if that is what it takes. I will win a fight against prime Mike Tyson, dog. If that all it takes to get that video out of my dude, seriously, dog. Like, I tell you that I'm that scarred.
Yo, that's... Holy crap. Dude.
It's
What
crazy,
the
right?
frick? Dude, yo,
But, like,
that's...
dude. Like, if I grow to hate you one day, God willing, never, okay? God willing.
Yeah.
If I ever grow to hate you, and I still follow you on what's it called, on Instagram, I will never in my life send you a link like that, okay? I will never. My cousin, okay? My cousin who has done some bad things to me, okay? I will still never, show him that video, okay? My old friend who had betrayed my friendship with him, who betrayed my trust, like literally, like the drama that happened between me and him, he dragged my name through the mud, through the wood chipper. I still will never show him that video because it's just that scary, dog. I can never.
Ah, for him.
That's crazy.
Hold on. So I feel like, what is it called? The video that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm glad I didn't watch it as a kid because most definitely I feel like us as kids, we were more, like, way more mentally fragile than we are now. Right? I feel like, what is it called? Which is the reason why you have your trauma. I think, and don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to go search it up right now. Like, hell no, bro. You die before you do that.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's like, I feel like if you were to, right? If you were to, like, watch it again, like, somehow, some way, some shape or form, right? If you were to, right? Even though abstaining your eyes from absolutely everything that causes you to be there, I feel like if you were to, somehow, some way, right?
if you were to do it again, if you were to watch it again, you just like either shrug it off, right? Again, realistically speaking, right? I feel like just minus all the emotions, right? And it's not
Yeah.
saying like, yo, like, oh, like, bro, trust, like, minus the trauma, because I feel like that's what we usually do when, thinking like, yo, if we confront this thing again, it's, yeah, I'm low-key gonna be scared, right? Just minus the emotions, minus just all the, the trauma, right? I feel like if we were to think logically, like, yo, how would I react? Right.
I mean, honestly, dude,
Like I
like
feel like
let me tell
yeah,
you.
talk to me, talk to
Let
me.
me tell you. Because last year, I know that I still have this trauma because last year on Twitter, I came across that video. And dude, no, because I've only watched it once. I've never gone back to it, okay? I
Yeah.
only watched it once and I still till this day, like if that guy ever runs into me, right? If that guy ever
Yeah.
runs into me, I will know who he is and I will ask him like how like did he feel like if the video was fake, because if I ever see the guy and the video is fake, then I might just watch it again just to be like, okay, so this is just fake. This was his girlfriend. It wasn't really nighttime. They don't live out in the middle of nowhere. That's not even his house. He just broke into some, Okay, but okay, but I know that I had this fear because the way the video starts, of course, like I just said, it shows him, right? And he says,
Yeah.
I hear something out in the backyard, okay? Now, the second I saw that what's it called? That the video was there, right? And I saw, guys, I hear something in the back or like in my room, right? Soon as I saw him, it was like I felt like it was that trauma and that fear, right? Mixed together with like I felt like it was like every generation that had the same amount of fear in my family, somewhere down the tree of our family, okay, our family tree, like all of their trauma that leads up to the same amount of fear that I felt with that video collected, right? Collected, stirred up inside my guts, dude, because that's where I feel all my fear. That's where I always feel my fear. It's always in my
Jeez.
guts, right? Just
Yeah.
straight up, like I felt all of it. That fear just like it made me foam at the mouth because I just
Jeez.
couldn't. I was that scared. I could not like I dropped my phone because I couldn't touch it. I walked away, right? And when I walked away, I was gone for like maybe two minutes. I came back. Remember, the video is 5 minutes long. I came back to the girl screaming, "Let me in!" And I said, "No,
Ew.
no." So I picked up my phone. I was looking up to the cross I had on my what's it called? My wall. There we go.
Hmm.
Uh, I clicked the home screen button, looked back down on my phone, and then I so what I did was I covered my hand over the phone. I clicked the
Yeah.
three little lines that where you can delete the tab. I clicked
Hmm.
that, my hand was covering it, the tab, right? And I swiped up, right? It was completely gone. Okay? I click on Twitter, get back on it. I deactivate I delete the account, dude. Like I just trash it. I'm like,
Uh,
I'm getting rid of that account. I'm gonna make myself a new one. I was not having it,
yo.
dude. I was not having it. And that's why, like, now on Twitter, I only like specific things. If I see something that's like sort of scary or gives me like a little like you know, I'll click on the little three buttons and I'll click not interested. Like hell nah. Like I ain't gonna
Serious.
allow that
You don't
video.
even want to get close to it.
No,
That's
I don't.
wow.
Which
That's
is
something
technically
else.
why I don't watch scary movies. Specifically, specifically,
Specifically.
specifically, but specifically because of that video. And dude, I hate it when my
Jeez.
step cousin forced me to pull an all-nighter watching nothing but scary movies. Okay, I hated it. Why? Because every one of those scary movies we watched had that same element that video had. And I
Oh
was just
no.
like, hell no. And I forced him to, like, it sounds funny, but I forced him to cuddle with me. I was not having it.
What?
Like, we put a pillow in between, like, his behind and my front hind, okay? Alright, we put a pillow there, and I cuddled as tight as I could, and on the scary parts, I closed my eyes, okay? And he was like, this is so embarrassing. I was like, hey, we're doing this until you turn it off or until day comes back. He's like, whatever. And he stuck through it. He stuck through it. We watched like 8 hours of freaking horror movies, dog. It was scary. And I told my girl, I told her, I said, if you put on a scary movie, we're gonna cuddle. And I'm not looking. I'm only gonna listen to the movie, but I'm not watching the movie, because
Yeah.
as far as I know, every scary movie, every thriller, every horror movie has the same element that video has, and I can't, dude. And I haven't even told her about that trauma, or at least the extent
Jeez.
of the trauma. I told her about the video, I just never told her about the trauma that comes with it, dog.
Yeah.
But
Nah, bro.
dog,
It sounds crazy, man. Like, how do I even tell you? I remember, bro. Like, what is it called? Because again, I don't know why horror movies never had that. It sounds weird. Horror movies never had that effect on me, and the reason why that being, and I can say this, dude. Like, I can literally say this, right?
yeah.
The reason why, like, what is it called? The reason why that's the case is because when I was little, I was forced into a room with both of my cousins,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
And what is it called? Nothing crazy, right? Thank
Oh,
God,
okay.
right? Because they're
Yeah.
not, they're never like that type. They're never those type of people, right? Nothing crazy, right? Both of my cousins, right? In that room, we were just chilling, right? I always liked being with these people, right? Because like these are the cousins that you look up to, right?
Yeah.
When you're little, right? These are the people that you look up to, right? Like all of my cousins were someone that were like people that I would look up to just because they would just sit around and talk, have fun. Right? I've always wanted that. Again, I grew up lonely, and so what is it called? I was with these people, right? I was in this room, right? All right, like they got the gut to freaking, like laugh, right? Yo, you want to watch the Terrifier?
Oh my gosh, hell no.
I
I
was
could
like,
never.
they was like, yo, yeah, sure. They freaking forgot I was in the room. Apparently, I'm watching some girl being hung upside down,
Oh yeah.
getting cut from the vagina down,
Hell
bro.
yeah, dude.
Dude,
I heard about
and
that
dude,
part and I was like, hell no, I'm good.
like I'm just watching this, dude. I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, dude, I'm not even scared, bro. I'm just curious as I'm like, what the heck is that? And like again, that's just being desensitized, bro. Again, I of course felt like a little bit of what the like. Of course, I felt a little bit of fear, right? Of course, right? Where
Yeah.
I'm a little kid, right? But like I felt more curiosity than fear. Like, what the heck am I watching, right? And it's like, and then of course they got the gut to freaking look at me, cut it off, and play Good Burger afterwards. Like you didn't just like
Damn.
you didn't just mess it up, dude. So I'm looking at somebody get cut in half vertically 1 minute, and the like complete next I'm watching. Welcome to Good Burger, home with a Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
I'm watching some dude with a mop on his head, right? Just take
Dude,
somebody's order, bro. And it's like,
I
alright,
could,
dude.
dude. Honestly, like, yeah, no, with my cousin though, what that day, like after we watched all the scary movies and it was daytime, I was
Yeah.
like, dog, I think we're done with scary movies. And he goes, low key, like, I'm a fan for scary movies, but that was too much. Because like we weren't watching like the what's it called, like the famous scary movies that everybody loves and talks about. No, we were watching like the Netflix like made ones, the ones that were like hidden. Like you would have to like scroll all the way down of
Oh
the
yeah.
choices, and then you find those bootleg ones that are like that take place somewhere deep in like an Amazon forest or something. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's shoot a scary movie over here. One person voted. Oh,
Oh,
okay, came out of
very.
nowhere. But anyways, but yeah, it was so weird, right? Because I remember seeing. Okay, so I know this one's sort of famous. I think it was called what was it? It was the
Damn, I have to play
Boogeyman. There
Halo
we go. It was the
sometime.
Boogeyman or something like that.
I heard about that movie. Oh,
Where
holy crap.
if I'm correct, it's the Boogeyman because I remember them saying like, "Don't say it, don't speak it," and I was like, "Say again? Like what? Like come again? Say it, don't say it, don't speak it." Uh, or I don't even. Was it the Boogeyman? I think it might have been the Boogeyman or something like that.
Oh, no, 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 no. What is it called? Candyman.
Is it Candyman?
It's
Hold
something
on.
like that, yeah, where you would go in the mirror and say Candyman 3 times.
No, 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 no.
Ah, never mind.
It was was it? No. I don't remember, but I know that the plot was like if somebody told you the name of this thing, it's gonna pop up
Ooh.
it's gonna pop up for them and it's either gonna scare them so much that they kill themselves or it what's it called? Or it kills you, right? So basically like he read it off of somewhere I think if I'm correct. And oh, that's my teammate. I don't know why I was shooting at him.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh,
he don't
back
know what
up.
he's doing.
Back up. Get out of
He
there.
don't know what he doing. It's alright. I'm chill.
But yeah, and so basically like the main guy just I don't know how, but he hears it because he moved to a new spot. No, he it was a I think it was the Boogeyman. Or no, the Hushman or Shushman or what was it? Oh my gosh, I'm
Something
trying to
mad
remember.
kinky.
Might as well have been. But the what's it called? The dude like read it off a table and he talked to a woman about it, right? And this woman was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this like spooky man or something." Right? Dude, the thing haunted her, right? Caused her to literally kill her own two children.
He's
Like that's like it caused her to kill her children. And then what's it called? Right after that, she kills herself straight up.
what?
She walks outside the house, I think with the blood of her children on her, and then just stabs herself in the throat or something like that. I don't remember. But then after that, you know, it was like he goes on this like adventure of trying to figure out like
Oh
what the
my
hell is going
freaking
on.
goodness. Yeah.
And this guy, he what's it called? He oh, he finds out like what happens because he tries to go back to the woman because the woman did all this while he was gone doing something else, right? You know, blah blah blah. The you know this boogeyman keeps on haunting the main character, and you know like of course every movie you know the main character lives at the end, but that's not what happens, dog. What happened was
Especially not in this movie.
yeah. What happened was the guy this are you serious? Bro, that's so
Our
lame.
DPS are not DPSing.
Yeah, my bad, Loki. But what's
Holy
it called?
crap.
Um the what's it called? So the dude like he gets haunted and they what's it called? His older brother comes into town with his daughter. With his daughter or wait, no, I think the main character had the daughter and his older brother was just taking care of her, if I'm correct. So what happened was when he came to visit her, he the older brother or no the daughter of whoever asked to go use the restroom because she was all like, "Hey, I gotta go use the restroom." he was like, okay, go into the woods, you'll be okay. What's it called? And from there, what's it called? The guy, he was trying to speak to his brother, right? He was trying to speak to his brother, and his brother was like, "No, dude, like you can't come in," right? While the boogeyman was standing in front of the main character, right? He's like, "I can't let you come in." He's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I can't tell you what's going on because if this goes on, it goes to you." And what's it called? And the little girl, she's on her way back, right? But then she notices a desk.
Up top, right behind us.
She notices a desk that what's it called? Apparently, what's it called? Oh, put her to sleep. But what's it called? The boogeyman kept coming, and he thought, oh, the best way out of this is to kill myself. So he does, right? He shoots himself in the head, and it doesn't show, right? It doesn't ever show that he does, but you can, but it's showing the POV of the older brother, and you just hear the gunshot at the end, just right. So then he goes, and the little girl runs back to him, to the older brother, and the little girl's all like, "Hey, Dad," or something like that, like, "What was that noise?" And he was all like, "Oh, it's nothing. Like, don't worry about it." And so what's it called? They're like, "Let's just go home." So then the dude was all like, "Okay, sure, like let's go home." So what's it called? When they go home, or when they're on their way home, the little girl goes, "Oh, I saw a desk," and the dad was all like, "Oh, like what did it say?" I saw a desk that had writing on it, and the dude was all like, "What did it say?" And like it's just a pause for a couple of seconds, and me and my cousin were just like we sat up, like I stopped holding him, right? We sat up at the edge of the bed. We're like, "No, no, no, please, 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 please don't, not the little girl, not the little girl." And the little girl goes, like, "You know I can't read in the dark." And we were like, "Oh my gosh, she's safe." Like that's how like the movie ends, just like the curse doesn't go on. But with the guy, so basically, right, the a little bit of context that I completely missed out because I wanted to get the story over and done with was that when the main character moved into the house, it had the desk that had the writing that kept saying, "Don't say it, don't think it," right? And it had it written all over the what's it called? All over that what's it called? That desk. And when it was written all over the desk, you know, he had thrown it out because he found out the real reason, or the real thing, right? Don't say it, don't think it, and what was it, like, don't even acknowledge it, right? Something like that. And it was the creepiest thing ever, dog. Hey, we had the same idea, IGL. Okay, buddy. Oh, there's no way she saved it. She saved it. 3, 2, 1, 0. Damn, I'm off of it.
I was say, how the heck is that guy not dead? Somebody had to swap to Bastion.
Yup.
Oh, their Bastion is one.
Aw, man. Wait. Oh, damn.
They're low-key just nicking us off, bro, one by one.
Dude, okay, there was another scary movie that we saw. But this one I was kind of okay with, like, watching without holding him, but I still held him because it was kind of scary still.
Yeah.
So basically, I think I've already described this one to you, but I don't know. So basically, this woman, she lives in a village, okay? She lives in a village, and she just had a child, right? After, like, years of trying. She just had a kid, and what's it called? And everybody like is adoring the child, like, "Oh wow, that's a cute kid, you know, so precious, so kind, so sweet, doesn't really cry that much." And Damn, I tried to escape that one. What's it called? And you know, I don't need to rewatch that. Anyways, the baby ends up dying, right? This baby is probably like 3, 4 years old, maybe. Like I know that the baby was able to walk at some point. Um,
Heroes
like he was old enough to walk, and you know the baby passed away. Everybody was sad. Had a big old funeral for him, and the woman just could not do it. She could not deal with the fact that you know the baby was dead. Not bad. I already died, but she couldn't deal with the fact that the baby was dead, and what's it called? Uh she was all like, you know what? Like I'm gonna go
I,
and find a
bro,
way to revive my baby, right?
like, what a, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn. So she finds this
Hold on, wait, low key, hold on, let's get in the flow state real quick.
yeah.
Like, these people are low key annoying me. Damn it, man, I tried saving him. Alright, let's go, I have ultimate.
Alright, go go go
Oh,
go.
he's in the freaking void! I don't care, I eat
I
those.
got that, I got that. Got him.
Die.
Or you got him. Why
I'm
is
gonna
she
die,
up
I'm gonna
there?
die.
Oh, she fell again. Oh, she was pushed in.
I don't even care, dude. I'm gonna freaking drop that ultimate, dude. My self-control is unlike no other, bro. Watch out.
Oh, he's right over us, he's right over us.
Nope, I eat those. Wow. Yeah. Love that. I mean,
Oh,
it's
good. No, we
let the
low-key
freaking
needed to
story
lock
time.
in.
Nah, word. Nah, they were being so annoying, bro.
Dude, seriously. But basically, right? What happened was nice. That she
Nice.
goes and she does like a ritual, right? That's like I guess not with her clan or something. Like it's a so her clan does like rituals naturally, but the thing is that what's it called? Is that I think she was like in a forbidden spell, and in this forbidden spell, she what's it called? She used the revival one, and so what happened was that when she revived the kid, at first he seemed normal. For the first few weeks, he was normal. Then a couple of days after those weeks, you know, things started being a little weird, and what's it called? And when the things were being a little weird, it was like things were moving around, and then animals, and then a couple of days later, animals were seen dead. A few more weeks after that, people were found dead, and then they found out that it was a child the whole time, and they tried to
What?
kill the child, and then the child like released demons on the village, and the woman, and I don't know how or what, but in the movie, it somehow explains that the child wasn't just no regular demon. The child was Satan himself.
Sheesh.
Crazy, right? So the village told the village leader was all like, "You gotta go do something about it before I go do something about it." And she was all
Mm.
like, "You're not gonna like take my baby away. I just got him back. You're not gonna kill my kid." And the village chief was all like, "That's not your kid. Like, that's not your kid, dog. Okay, that's the spawn of Satan or something like that, right?" But somehow everybody knew that that was Satan himself in the baby. Okay, I don't remember where we
Yeah.
got the information from, but that's Satan in the baby.
Everyone knew.
Yeah, everybody knew. I think it explained it in the movie or somewhat. So then she's like, "Fine, you know what? Let me just take him." While the village is burning down, she's guiding him to the gravesite. And Satan like looks up, right? I'm gonna just refer to the baby as Satan, right? Satan looks up at her and nods like it's okay, and she like slices his neck or something, or breaks the neck, something, right? She somehow kills this infant looking, you know, Satan, and in a gruesome kind of way, and then buries him, and then The fire goes away, the demons go away, the slaughtering stops. Whoever is alive, you know, all the flames were put out, and she comes back just crying, right? And the village chief
Yeah.
is just like, "Nombre, estúpida."
This
All right, all
guy.
right, though. But it's your turn to tell us a scary story, though.
Alright. Um, what is it called? Dang. Uh, should I just say one or should I read it?
Nah, nah, nah. We gotta read it. We gotta read it.
Yeah, let's read it. Let's read it. Let me see. I feel like I should put real horror stories.
Word.
Oh, wait, creepy pastas.
All right. Yeah, you can read them.
Of course, the smile dog.
Damn.
All these freaking creepy pastas, man.
Oh yeah, there's another story that I found. If you wanna help read, so basically this is a two-part story.
Word. Hold on.
Oh wait, no, never mind. These are way too long. Never mind. I'm just probably gonna
True
have to read
scary
these
stories.
later.
There.
Ho ho ho! I like this one. It says the title of it is "I think my boyfriend is a skinwalker."
Oh,
That is something
where's
else.
that at?
That's on the one that I was the
Horror
company I'm
stories?
on. No, no, no. It's the
Scary stories?
yeah, that one.
The Firstborn Curse.
That's the one I was talking about, but it's just way too long.
Uh,
It's a two-parter.
Dang,
Man,
there's 2 parts.
dude,
Holy crap.
yeah, there's two parts.
That I Can't Sleep Anymore story would have been so good, man.
For real.
It would have been. And then you see, like, I low key, I was like, like, should I shrug off the freaking pentagrams? And I did. And it's like, oh,
There's
now we're talking
pentagrams
about.
in there?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was talking
wow.
about how in the room where the girlfriend and the boyfriend was at, there was like pentagrams on the wall out of nowhere. And that like in the room, like he like kneeled down and what is it called? He's seen these little like figures, he like described them. Oh, I
Oh,
think my boyfriend's
yeah.
a skinwalker. You seeing these little figures, you know, or whatever. Of course, like if you got discernment, you know that they're dolls, right? Because it says like they have little hearts on in the middle of them, and both of them were holding hands, and you know they were supposed to represent the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Of course, dude. Like we know that this is voodoo, bro. Let's
Yeah.
be for real. Like the pentagrams, dude. I have to tell you something crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, dude, crazy, and it's so crazy that it's low-key making me like kind of tear up just by remembering it. Dude,
Damn.
alright, so I'm gonna just let you know right now where I live, it's low-key a little bit famous, if you will. So you know the Yankee Stadium, right?
Yeah.
I live literally right up the block from it.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
literally. Like I can like walk there right now and it would literally take me 2 minutes. Right?
Damn.
And so, you know, like what is it called? Um, it gets packed every time that there's an event. It doesn't have to be just a game, right? they don't host only games, right? They host what is it called? They host graduations there. They host what is it called? They host soccer games there apparently. Um,
Oh,
they what is it called? They host some things there, right? Some of which are concerts, right? Dog. All right, so cool news, right? Breaking news. You know Jay-Z, right?
word, yeah.
Jay-Z is gonna be performing there this weekend, right?
What?
Tough, right? Dog. Just keep this quote in mind. They are everywhere,
Ooh.
dude. Dude, I'm getting chills just by thinking about it. Literally next to the train that's next to the Yankee Stadium, there's a billboard with Jay-Z's hands in the symbol of an Illuminati.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
Dude, an entire billboard, bro. And there's this abandoned place that has been there, that has been abandoned for a while. And I mean a while. Like, it's literally on, like, the famous, boulevard, right? Right where Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium is. And it's been abandoned for a while, right? This abandoned place, right? Dude, like again, I'm telling you, it's been abandoned since I was born, dude. And this abandoned place, right? It used to be a diner, right? It used to be, right? A long time ago. My dad has, told me all about it, right?
Yeah.
Dude, right across the street from it was this demonic billboard, dude. Just recently, apparently this dude Jay-Z bought it, right?
Whoa.
And again, it's been abandoned for so long, no one was willing to do anything with it, and just for a 2-day event, you're gonna buy it?
That's crazy.
And dude, this place gives me straight up bad vibes. Why? Because the Illuminati symbol is just put all over it,
Dude.
dude. And bro, again, this is just the start, man. This is just the start. Dude, again, I'm telling you, they're everywhere. There's this famous place, right, in New York. It's called City Island, right?
Yeah.
And this City Island place looks tough, right? Yo, it's like this Sailor Popeye themed, place, right? They have, a whole bunch of, what is it called, seafood places, right? A bunch of places to fish, right? It's like this really, like whitewashed version of New York to the point where it's like sailor themed, right? Like pirate themed almost, right? And it's again, right, this place is super cool. I've always been there as a kid and I've never noticed this.
Dude.
Right at the entrance, right? Again, just right at the entrance, the reason why it's so known is because of the amount of clubs that are there, right? The amount of, the amount of like bars that are there, the amount of food places that are there, the amount of memories made, right? The amount of families bought here, right? I don't think I ever want to go again. And I tell you this because I noticed that on the entrance to this City Island place, right? Again, this City Island place, don't think it's an amusement park. It is a regular community, right? It is a regular island, right? Where people live, right? People, it's like a suburban area type thing, but it's extremely sailor based, right? Keep that in mind, right? It's
Yeah.
extremely like sailor themed, right? Like Sailor Man themed. And you think of Popeye, right? And you look at the show, it low key looks like that, right? There's like, what is it called? There's these old themed, what is it called? These old school looking, what is it called? Life floaties or whatever, right? These life things, these circle like floaty things or whatever that they use to like throw into the water to save people, right? And what is it called? They're everywhere, right? Dude, the moment you go in, and again, I do not remember this at all. God knows how long this has been there. The moment you go in, this is only the start. There is a church, right, called
Yeah.
Bethel Church, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool, right? Tough. You look a little bit closer and you look at the weird looking rainbow on it.
What?
So this, this place, okay, like, disgusting, right? Your first, the first, the first, your first thought is not that, yo, this is scary. It's, yo, this is disgusting, right? Because like, what the
Yeah.
heck are you doing, bringing homosexuality into a church? Right? I know we're on live stream. I'm gonna just say it out right now. Like, yo, Christianity does not support homosexuality at all, right? So,
Word.
what is it called? So yeah, like I'm looking at this, I'm disgusted with what I see. Right? Another fallen church, right? You're no different from the churches in Revelations, right? Just take heed and, repent, bro. That's all I can
Yeah.
tell you, right? But you look a little bit more down. You go down this avenue where all the clubs are at, where all the places, where all the good-looking places are at, where all the, the boat shops are at, where they sell, the extremely big boats, where all the Chinese food places are at, where all the, again, the lobster, the places where they sell lobsters, all these seafood boils, right, or whatever they're called, right?
Yeah.
All these seafood places, right? Dude, there's this park that I've always been to, and this low-key makes me want to cry, not just because it's like sad or not just because it's scary, but it's low-key just like it brings a sense of urgency to my heart. It brings like this hostility, right, where you gotta put your guard up. I've been to this park like all of my life, dude. I've been to
Word.
this place so many times, and a couple blocks behind it, this makes me want to throw up. A couple blocks behind it is a Freemason temple.
What?
Dude,
That's whack.
God knows how long it's been there. Dude, and I'm
Dude.
telling, I just got chills. Dude, like you can feel my skin right now. Dude, like, yo, it's like bumps all over. Dude, God knows how long it's been there. And the weird thing about this temple is that, again, it had the symbol on it, right? It said Freemason temple like on it. Again, weirdest thing ever. The eerie part is that it had no entrance. It
Dude.
was just a brick building, right? The weird part, it had no entrance. You would think it's abandoned, but the thing is that this place looked well conditioned as freak.
Dude.
Dude, this place is active, bro. And the thing is, it's like, dang, bro, like, like, this place looks creepy, right? Like, oh, yeah, yeah, it's not just, like, like, oh, yeah, that's scary, this, that, and the third. You would never understand unless you dig deeper. Dude, I've been here all of my life, and I just noticed that this country is built off of Freemasonry. How long have these Freemasons been controlling City Island the entire time? How much you want to bet that each and every single club owner goes to this place? How much you want to bet that the founders of this park has been to that place? How much you want to bet that the places that I've been to in this, City Island place to go eat seafood, the owners of these shops, right, that have families go right in and right out, right, and come back because the food is that good. How many of these owners probably go to that temple and do the most nastiest things in it?
Word.
Dude. And then I noticed, bro, like that's the scariest part, is that my entire childhood, bro, I've been going to this place that has been cultishly active. And I notice, I look at each house and I notice that it's tainted, bro, with something nasty. Dude, not a single part of it feels real anymore. Where I could never feel that same nostalgic feeling I felt before just because of that temple.
Dude.
That is in the middle of everything.
That's crazy.
Metaphorically and physically. Dude. Like, yo, dude, that absolutely, and that's why I tell you, this is what I said before, they're everywhere. Dude.
Dog.
And it's weird to say because again I've studied this, right? And I've looked at videos of this, right? What is it called? I've again studied and studied and studied, bro. It's like you look at it, you would think they're everywhere else but where you live at. The moment you see them where you live at, it's absolutely like disgusting, bro.
Dude,
Like
for
you,
real.
like I've never seen secret societies in real life, and this is the closest I've ever seen them. Like I've ever
Damn.
seen it, dude. Like this is again, this brings me like a sense of like urgency, like not a sense of like not fear, right? But like a sense of like, dang, dude, like what the freak, like a sense of hostility, right? Like when you have your guard up, right? You're not scared, but you're definitely thrilled, right? You just have your guard up, right? That's that feeling, bro, where it's like, I'm not scared. Of course I'm not scared, right?
Yeah.
But like barely anything is safe anymore,
Dude.
dude. Like, dude, and again, bro, like, like that absolutely ruined me that day. I could not stop thinking,
Dude,
bro.
that is crazy.
Like, I could not stop thinking about it that day, man. Not at all, dude. Sheesh, bro. Like that. Like I'm seeing it with my own eyes, dude. The wickedness of the world and where it relies
Dude,
and
for
where it
real.
resides, right? And it's like, dang, like that's like, yo, that's disgusting,
That
bro. Like
is.
I don't know whether to be scared. I don't know whether to be shocked. I don't know whether to throw up or, like stay calm. Like, dude, like everything like tells me like there's just straight up negativity, bro. Like in that place, bro. And I could
Yeah.
never look at that place the same anymore. All
Dude,
right,
that's
so they got a
crazy.
junker queen. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Dude, for real.
Can I go in the room? Thank you.
Nobody's on point? Oh, I guess
Oh
people
wait,
are
can
on
someone
point.
deal with this freaking here up top? I can't lie, this dude's just
Yo, this guy's like bothering me hella. Xion legitimately is not the way to go. That's crazy.
tell my mom I love her.
Hey, Rico's mom, he loves you.
Mom, I'll be famous. Nah, I'll never be famous, bro.
I don't want to be famous.
I'd never want to be famous, dude.
Dude, for real, with the cost, of like your soul.
Dude, absolutely disturbing. I would never want to be famous in this day and age, bro. I remember we had dreams of that, bro. It's a nightmare now, dude. Like, how else
Yup.
do I tell you? Where the freak is my team at?
I'm
Where's my
on my
aim at?
way,
Because
I'm on my
apparently,
way.
alright, so I can't do nothing. I can't even hold the line, bro, because not enough damage is being put. Like, they're
Dude.
not dying, dude. My survivability level is off the charts, though. I haven't died once.
Oh, what the
Heading
hell is that?
establish.
What? What? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna die.
Bro.
Bro, leave me the freak alone. Yup, run. Run in fear. Thank you. Even though my ult can't do absolutely nothing to you. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Where are my meds?
was doing so
Damn.
good, man. I was trying to see if I could go zero, bro, 0 deaths this round, but I guess not.
Damn. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ultimate, and then I'm gonna switch low key. Or wait a second. I have an idea.
They run, bro, run. Run and piss me off even more, bro. My goodness. Damn it, bro.
It's not what I wanted, but okay. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? I can't. Ugh.
I got nothing, bro. I have absolutely nothing.
You really don't. You really don't have anything. Now, that's just the sad part.
Are you serious? You don't die? Okay,
Rico, where are you?
come on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's where I'm at. I wonder where my med's at.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Ooh.
Jump,
You
jump,
can
jump, jump, jump,
duplicate
jump.
your allies. Holy crap.
Oh, okay, I'm switching though.
So their guy hasn't died once. Again, bro, that dude's not even good, bro. There's a reason why nobody plays Junker Queen anymore. His allies are just nice, man. Either that, or we just suck tonight.
I think
Why
it
is he
just
popping
might be
ultimate like
tonight.
that? Like, dude, we would have
Bro.
been dealt with that guy, bro. Like, where, bro, how are you missing your heals as a Moira? Like, alright, dude.
Bro, oh my gosh, dude.
I'm surprised my freaking, what is it called? My Zen didn't die more than he freaking killed people, bro.
Dude, seriously. Low
What
key,
are we doing?
we're having some bad games right now.
Word. Let's off the DPS.
Alrighty. Did you want to continue or?
Nah. That was low-key it, man.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh no, like with the stories, are we done?
Oh, I really don't mind, man.
Oh, okay, hold on then. Let me cancel this search. Do you have a story or should I read one?
No, you read it.
Alright, so this one is I think my boyfriend is a skinwalker.
This one sounds fun.
For real. I started noticing the switch up with him around 2 months ago. To give a really short background, I, 27 female, and my boyfriend, 28 male, have been dating for almost 2 years now. The relationship has been nothing short of great so far, and we've talked about proposing and getting married soon, as well as having kids. But about 2 months ago, something changed. It started when we decided to go camping in New Mexico to go do some stargazing and wilderness hiking. Okay. I was initially my bad against this idea, as I wasn't confident in my navigational and survival skills, and I was afraid that something bad might happen. My boyfriend was kind of a jerk and told me it was just my anxiety talking, and I shouldn't have give into womanly hysterics. Wow, whatever the hell that meant, for real. Says
No,
and says that he was sure we would have a great time. Dude, it's always that line. We would have a great time. It says, so the trip date comes around and I begrudgingly make preparations to go. As we took the long drive down there, I actually became more excited about it, and my nerves faded away as I began to take in the surrounding desert scenery with curiosity.
As or I mean, we used the light pollution map tracker to find the most remote location we could and found a path off a set of dirt tracks to get to a general location we liked. Of course, we did not book anything and make reservations at any official camping sites, but my boyfriend insisted this would save us money and the hassle. And most of the official campgrounds are full of people and noises, and we wouldn't get the maximum nighttime experience, as he put it. I found this a little strange, but this was my boyfriend, so I trusted him nonetheless. Our car is not an off-road or Jeep, but a typical sedan he fitted with off-road tires. So we had to be extra careful to not get stuck or lost anywhere. As we had no cell reception, the little care he seemed to have during all this was honestly off-putting. But I had no reason to suspect anything unusual. Anyways, we got to a nice open spot in the desert. There were a few butte formations, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, butte formations in the distance and some mountains on the horizon. The soil was mostly sandy and rocky with scraggly knee-high bushes and weeds surrounding us. We pitched the tent and he went about setting up his telescope equipment while I prepare us something to eat. The trip itself lasted 2 days and 2 nights, and nothing out of the ordinary happened until the second and final night. After we finished stargazing around 1 a.m., we went to sleep in our tent. Sometime later, I woke up to what I thought was a howl or scream. I wasn't sure what it was at first, but then it happened again, and this time I was fully conscious. I went to wake my boyfriend up, but he was already gone. I sat up terrified, thinking maybe something happened to him. All of a sudden, the tent zipper began to slowly open from the top to the bottom. I froze, afraid to move. Then quickly, my boyfriend's head came in, then the rest of his body. I breathed, oh, that's his breathe. My bad. Hold on. I breathed a sigh of relief. I asked him where the hell he went. He said he went to take a leak. And I asked about the scream. He shrugged and said it was probably a bobcat or something. Then I saw the blood on his leg. As I got closer to take a look with the lantern, I caught a whiff of him. He smelled horrible, like a mix of iron and piss, with something else I couldn't identify. What? Oh, that? I must have cut myself on a thorny bush, he said nonchalantly. Is that why you screamed? I asked. He gave me a puzzled look and said he didn't know what I was talking about, and I should just get some rest. The way his eyes shifted when he said this, it was almost like they were glassy. The way the light reflected off them, it gave me the creeps. I asked if it was okay if I could sleep in the car for the rest of the night. He looked annoyed for some reason, but didn't protest. I woke up to the sun already out. My sleep curled. My sleep curled. My sleeping bag curled up in the back of the sedan was. Oh wait, hold on. No, I was reading that correctly. My sleep, yeah, in the back of the sedan, uncomfortable to say the least, but at least I felt safer with the doors locked than outside in a tent. My boyfriend was already sitting out on a lawn chair drinking a beer despite it being early morning. He had sunglasses over his eyes. I questioned why he wasn't packing our things. He just gave me a dull look until I asked him if he still planned on leaving today. At which point he made some sort of exclamation and tossed his half-drunk beer can into the bush. I stood there with my mouth agape. My boyfriend never litters, like ever. As a matter of fact,
he occasionally talks about how much he hates people who litter, and that they are the worst people. I shockingly asked him if he seriously planned on leaving that there and how I thought he hated littering. He just went right and picked it up and moved on like it was nothing. Okay. When we left, it was like my boyfriend was behind the wheel for the first time. He was swerving and jerking the pedals for a while before he got a stable course and got out and onto the highway. I asked him what he was doing, and he says something about the road being rough or whatnot. Says on the highway, our car hit a huge coyote. The car's exterior and front were badly damaged, and we both were banged up a bit. But I was mostly okay. I said we should call the hospital, but my boyfriend gave me a wide-eyed look of terror like I've never seen him have, and firmly insist that he was okay to drive and begged me not to call any authorities. He promised to get checked up at home if he was still hurting. I was still dazed from the situation, so I just agreed and brushed it off. I wish I had done something then. Maybe something could have turned out differently. Dot dot dot. At home, he claimed to have gone to the urgent care where they diagnosed him with some bruises and scratched ribs and gave him some painkillers. The weird thing is that I didn't see any paperwork, invoices come in the mail, or any receipts in our bank account for any medical expenses or evaluations, which I found really suspicious. I asked him about this and he just tried to shrug it off and said nothing to worry about, and that he threw away the doctor's reports. How convenient. These weird occurrences kept on happening all throughout the week. I would honestly be too, or it would, oh my gosh, it would honestly be too much to list them all. Many of them were such subtle, that honestly, someone who hadn't known him very well would barely even notice these changes, but I did. For example, my boyfriend never stayed up late, but now it seems like he's barely sleeping at night. At times I wake up and just see him sitting on the side of the bed staring at seemingly nothing. Other times I've woken up to him staring at me, not like looking or admiring, but in a pondering or examining sort of way, like a predator does with its prey. Oh, one time I walked into the bathroom to see my boyfriend pulling out his skin on his neck. That's crazy. He looked right. He looked pale, and I could see his neck vertebrae shifting under his skin in an almost unnatural way. Speaking of the bathroom, my boyfriend's hygiene seems to be getting worse and worse. He always smells, and his skin always seems slimy or oily or something. Like there's globlets of dead, dark gray skin on his neck, shoulders and back, etc. Like the kind you get if you don't scrub your skin for a while and the dead skin builds up a layer and then scratches into clumps if you scrape your fingernails over it. I confronted him about all of this, hoping he would clean himself up more, and he just gave excuses like he works at a construction job and summer he is making him sweat more and yada yada. I tried brushing it off that he's been stressed lately and hasn't had energy to get the grime off, but it just keeps getting worse. At this point, I've started telling him to sleep on the couch because I'm starting to get scared. His hair seems to be falling out more rapidly, and it has never looked worse and more unkept like a wild dog's. He's stopped being so kind and gentle. it's like it's forgotten the cute words we used to refer to each other. Almost like he was replaced by someone who didn't have any memories of our past relations. In general, he's becoming more and more antisocial. I never see him go out with his friends anymore. In turn, I've tried to get out of the apartment more as I'm honestly nervous to be alone with him. He talks very little, mostly with grunts and almost choppy English, like a parrot or a cow trying to speak. This might be the worst one. It pains me to even write this. He forgot about our anniversary, our
Hmm.
2 year anniversary. I was expecting him to propose to me as he had been hinting at that the months prior, and this was the most likely date he would choose. But he just didn't remember, like, at all. I was waiting for the surprise all evening, and when he said he was going to sleep, I burst into tears and asked him if he had forgotten, and he replied, "What?" Confirming he didn't, or he did in fact forget. I left to stay with a friend and the rest of the night. I took off work the next day as a sick day, as I just felt awful. All of this has been so stressful on me, and it's taken a toll. In the evening, he came with tulips and a gift card. He knows I'm allergic to tulips. At that moment, I felt so terrified. Who the hell was this in my house? This couldn't be my boyfriend. I just knew something was very, very wrong with him. If that's the case, where is my real boyfriend? This is where I began to suspect there was something more going on than just the relationship problems. I searched up couples counseling online and listed off a few things I've experienced with my boyfriend on Google. After scrolling for a while, I came across a Reddit story talking about skinwalkers. The name piqued my interest and I began to dig. Um, Reading stories and comments for hours about their behavior, nature, etc. Even, I mean, with every post and new piece of information, the puzzle began to click in my mind, and I began to grow increasingly sick. The next few days, I scored the internet in for information on skinwalkers and similar doppelganger entities. Surely they couldn't be real. However, I really, really want to believe it was all just in my head, but I just couldn't keep discarding the increasingly bizarre behavior. I started keeping tabs on his daily routine, his habit changes, incidents, the things he said into a diary, down to the littlest things, like how I caught him writing with his right hand before he was sort of ambidextrous, but always preferred to write with his left hand. That's when the animals began to show up. At first, it was the carcass of a dead squirrel outside the door. It looked mangled and bloody. I thought maybe the neighbor's cat dragged it up and had my boyfriend clean it up, who who did so reluctantly. I found a dead rat in the kitchen trash can, also mangled like the squirrel, but I looked to be particularly consumed. Didn't even bother asking my boyfriend for an explanation. I was just afraid I might trigger him to attack me before I could defend myself. Dog, hold on, man.
Sheesh.
Dude, this is wild. And honestly, I'm kind of getting a little sleepy. I'll finish out this story. We'll play one more game and then I'll just cut it off, Loki.
Word.
Says, then a few days later, another rat on the porch. I went to the duplex neighbor to complain in case it was their cat, and they apologized and said they'll keep an eye on their cat more closely, but I couldn't help but suspect my boyfriend at this point. Wow. Then it was the cat. The neighbor's cat was lying in front of our porch when I got up to check the mail one morning. It appeared
But,
to be gutted, and
huh?
all its entrails were scattered about the concrete steps. Dude, what the hell?
What the
What the heck? A
heck?
few crows were pecking at its flesh, meaning it had been there all night. My boyfriend had left the bed early in the night to take a leak, as he said plainly, but was gone for at least 20 minutes. I,
Oh, get out of
dude,
here.
he killed that cat, I bet. I gagged and ran back inside crying. What kind of sick person does this? I just knew it had to be my boyfriend. No, not my boyfriend. Whatever the hell was wearing my boyfriend's skin. The neighbors called the cops, who told her it was a known group of troubled kids down the block pulling a prank. I asked if they would like to press charges. I don't even think the cops believe themselves, to be honest. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm not really used to talking this much. Ugh. My neighbor was also suspicious. She asked why her cat would be gutted in front of my porch, in front of half of the porch, and how it's not the first time a dead animal has shown up on the porch. The cops did question us, but they couldn't prove anything, and I couldn't tell them I suspected my boyfriend of being a skinwalker. What would they think? They would think I'm the crazy person and assume I've been the one killing the animals and leaving them at on my porch. After the police incident, the dead animals stopped showing up on my porch. My friends began to get concerned over me. They said I looked like a mess and I asked what was going on. I just told them the relationship problems and that I wasn't interested in talking about it. I think I've barely slept in days. I'm constantly crying and stressed out, wondering where my loving boyfriend went and what the hell this thing wearing his skin was. Sometimes at night I hear what I think is rapping. I'm gonna say rapping and scratching at the window. I'm terrified to look. I'm terrified that a skinwalker is going to kill me and take my identity. I'm terrified my boyfriend is going to kill me. This all came to my head last night. The evening was the same as the previous few. I got home from work, ate a snack. He got home from his job. I went to the bedroom to cower and scroll social media, and he went into the living room to do who knows what. I feel exhausted emotionally, physically, and around 11 p.m. I turn the lights off to cry myself to sleep. Maybe 30 minutes later, I jolted awake as the door slowly creaks open and he enters my room. He hasn't done this in over a month. I know tonight's the night, but I am not prepared for what happened or what happens next. It's totally naked, almost hunched over, climbs into bed on top of me. I freeze from panic, not sure what to do, just trying to hold my breath and hope he doesn't do anything. That's when it grabs me by the shoulders and I scream. I punch it in the throat and throw it off me. It falls onto the floor and makes a sickening wheezing sound like that of an angry elk. Dude, do you know what
Ew.
an elk sounds like? That's disgusting.
Dude, that's
Like,
nasty. Man.
exactly. Like, imagine that sound coming out of a human being. Ugh.
That low-key sounds impossible, bro.
Dude, for real. It's almost over. So, I quickly use the moment to pull the knife out of my desk drawer and I have kept for this moment and aim it at it. It stood up and its face went pale. The skinwalker's shifty, beady eyes look at me in fright now, like a concerned animal with nowhere to go. I don't remember exactly what was exchanged next. It all happened so fast. I remember it pleading with me, begging me to remember saying it was my boyfriend. That it wasn't trying to kill me, it just wanted to have intimacy with me. It said I was crazy and that I was making a big mistake. But it was too late. I had already blown its cover, and there was nothing I could do to convince me otherwise. My boyfriend was gone, and this thing was going to pay for what it did to him. I lunged, stabbed, I don't remember how many times. There was so much blood, it squirmed and fought back. It was strong, but eventually it gave out. I remember gutting it like it had done to the neighbor's cat. I would pay for, or it would pay for what it did. I remember cutting its skin off in a flap. I remember cutting the skin off in a flap off its body, attached to muscles underneath. I dug around his organs and under his skin, expecting to see something underneath, but there was nothing. There was just him. It was just his normal body. I took a step back as the adrenaline wore off and I vomited. I had just killed my boyfriend. It it was just hysterics all along. There was no skinwalker. He didn't get replaced. It was him. My boyfriend the whole time. I actually killed my boyfriend. I thought my boyfriend was a skinwalker.
Dang.
Dude,
Holy
what?
crap, dude.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
And I was
like,
exactly.
dude.
Oh my gosh, dude. What in the actual
I was gonna say that like mid story. I was like, yo, what if this chick is wilding out?
Dude, for real. Not
Like,
even
what
mid
if-
story. Not even mid story for me. I was thinking like, oh, this chick is actually has an actual skinwalker in her, what's it called, in her house. She's living with it, and then all of a sudden I hear like, oh, it wants to do intimacy. It is her boyfriend. He falls on the floor. He squirms, and what's it called? And she stabs him. Like dude. Heck no. Dude, I don't even know.
Dog, like what the heck, man? Like, yo, these, what is it called? I low-key just like asked myself that question when like, what is it called? When they were in that moment of like, dang, like we're just confronting each other now.
Exactly.
Like, you know, when they're like against each other, I was like, yo, what if this chick is like wilding out, bro? Like,
Dude.
what if this chick was just like tweaking out, bro? This was like her boyfriend just going through something. And
For
like,
real.
what is it called? I just think that guy just went mental, bro. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that dude actually killed the animals and, you know, all that
Yeah,
crap. But like,
that's my problem. Is that for one thing, right? There was a dead squirrel mangled front door. Okay?
yeah,
You know, that's normal. Maybe the cat did that. But then it came down to the rat. Why was the rat half eaten and in the trash can? In the house.
sheesh.
And
Like,
then just
that's-
straight up to the cat, like, okay. So, I
This
don't
guy's
get
just
it.
mental. Like,
I think he
that's-
might. I bet you he had like symptoms of rabies. There we go, rabies. Symptoms of
word.
rabies, but didn't have
Maybe.
rabies. Dude, oh my gosh, he went psycho, and
Yeah,
and
dude.
because of that, it made her go psycho.
Cause this girl's like describing him like animal-like as well, bro. It's like, you know, like what is it called? Like it's beady eyes and you know, it this and it that. Like it's just giving it like third person, like you know, what's it called? Like a non-personal like thing, bro. Like I don't know how to describe it. But you know, it's like just giving it like these animalistic attributes, like oh, it just wants intimacy and like, dang, bro, like again, rabies does like do I think it does, right? Like it makes people animalistic. It makes people like primal and stuff like that
Yeah.
or whatever, bro. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if this sucker actually had rabies.
You know what? Let me look up the symptoms of rabies. Oh, that's not how you spell symptoms. I put
Mhm.
symptoms of rabies in humans. It says fever, headache, and discomfort or tingly at the bite site. Okay. Neurological phase. It says hyperactive aggression and extreme anxiety, hallucinations, confusion, and delirium, severe painful spasms in the throat, spasms triggered by. But it never. Muscles gradually become weak, leading to partial paralysis. No, dude,
Dog.
that's not symptoms of rabies, dude. What the hell?
So
Like,
what the heck was that?
so he didn't shower. He had so much dirt on him and he smelt. But okay, the thing is that he had a cut on him, right? He got a cut and
Yeah.
that's when all the weird things happened. After that cut, he littered. For the first time in his life, he littered.
Sheesh. I'm low-key doing my research, low-key.
Dog,
Yeah.
seriously, like that's just what we have to do. Cause like, what the hell is that?
What? It says the only reason or the only way how humans can like whoa, that was not a fart.
Word.
But like the only way someone can be animalistic is if they grow that way, which
Really?
is weird. Oh, good morning. What is it called? Dude, but I remember like seeing this, dude. What is it called? And dude, you know the one person who got cured from rabies wishes he never got cured at all?
Really?
Dude, he wished he died, bro. Like the
Damn.
only person, cause rabies is 100% curable before symptoms, but when symptoms start like coming up, like that person is nearly impossible to save. And the one
What?
person that got cured from rabies, I think it was a she. She said it was such a painful process. You might as well just execute me, dude. It was the worst, man. Like, and I'm just talking like I'm in this dude's freaking POV, bro.
Dog.
It was the worst, dude. Like, I know how that feel. Like, no, bro.
Who are you? Oh, you're Hanzo? Damn. Oh well.
I'm him, that's who I am. I'm about to be the most. I'm about to be Prime Hanzo right now. Watch this. I'm about to play flow state music.
Flow state music. Go. Activate. Activate.
Think down, tell me now. I love this song.
Oh, hello, hello.
Let go of him right now.
Dog, I'm already dead.
Nah, you're still
Okay, so
alive.
this is obviously not gonna work. Oh my gosh, dude, he's just like all of those, straight up, all of them.
I know one thing. Someone's gonna
Why does my aim suck, man? Oh, wow, I just absolutely beamed him. Bind.
Going up.
On me.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna die, bro. What is our guy doing? Then how is he doing that much damage as well, bro? His thing is barely even charged.
that is crazy. Dr. Giggles?
Got him. I low-key want to see if I could start being like better with Hanzo, man. What are both of my supports doing? Holy crap! They're both having a
Fighting.
final stand over here. Oh
Uh-oh.
wow,
That don't
that's
sound
so
good.
bad. Wow.
I'm gonna use Soldier. Let's go ahead and just switch to Soldier. Bubblegum is the man's name. Nice. Oh,
Dude. Dude, can I lock in, man? What's going on?
that's not it.
Got him.
What?
Of course, man. Of course. Of course. Like the
That gives you
moment I
died one
freaking...
time, man.
No sweat. Just need a new plan. Just what I was looking for.
I low-key just got in. I just got in.
Damn, just straight up, huh?
Oh, thank you for the worthless res, man. Like, I'm not right in front of... This sucker is just in this room, bro. Like, what is...
Oh my gosh, dude. I just wanted to have fun. Everybody here? Okay, everybody's here.
So apparently, I was about to say, man.
Oh my gosh.
Die. You're telling me I can't kill him?
Apparently not, dude. What? And he just eats? Does he? What? That doesn't make any sense. Dude.
Can somebody... Alright, man. Of course, my freaking dude wants to boop him away instead of kill him, bro. Like, what are we doing? Got him.
Nice.
Belt's on, man. You need to freak alone, man. Yeah, bro. He fell. What the heck is
This
he doing,
guy.
man? This dude tried doing the strat, bro. You suck.
I think he hesitated. That was probably like one of his first times doing it.
Possibly. I low-key just got here. How the freak? Look at this dude, bro. How you fumble that ultimate? How you fumble that ultimate? You suck.
How do I fumble this ultimate, dog?
So apparently he's not stunned.
Oh, and I think he
Alright.
fell. Yep, he fell.
And he fell. Oh, you're a bum.
Огонь по готовности!
I going to forget this deal. No, thank you.
Twist her back just like that.
Got him.
Gosh.
Red dot him. Holy crap, this song goes perfectly with Cass. I suck. I'm gonna die. I got stuck on the freaking... Like, alright, dude. I thought my teammates were behind me, but I guess not, man.
Oh my gosh. Getting res, awesome.
I have vote. 8 and 7, I suck. G-whip, popon, G-whip. G-whip, popon, G-whip.
There's no way. What?
Огонь по готовности!
I just got here. How much damage is that, bro? Holy crap. Absolutely murdered me, bro. Sucker's 23 and 5, bro. Oh my goodness. Can't have fun for nothing, dude. Good stuff right behind us, though. He's dead.
Yep. He's one.
Oh my goodness. At 3K, casual 3K.
For real.
Oh, he just ate that crap. He's not dead. He's not dead. I unloaded an entire clip on him, and he's not dead. Oh my goodness, dude. Nice res. I'm about to clip this guy.
Oh my gosh, dude. Only one person out of all that. That's crazy.
I'm dead.
No, you're not. You're good. You better have ult. That's nice.
Oh my freaking goodness, man. And apparently I only got one person that entire time. Apparently so, man. Apparently so. No, I'm not even mad. I just want to be more accurate based, bro. I just want to be more accurate. Yeah, I want to be a more accurate based player, bro. I want to be a freaking... Oh yeah, all them freaking headshots. I'm not... Ooh, that heroic freaking punk. Die.
No, what? Who killed them?
The guys are on the point.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Like, alright, man.
That sucks. Yeah, no, I don't want to see that. Dude, no,
That's
seriously,
trash, freaking.
that whole game was just Counterwatch.
Nah, word, yeah. I was just trying to freaking play. I was just trying to... What is
Oh
it
my
called? I look, you want to see if I can end it on a win.
You want, yeah, you can do that. I'm kind of tired now.
That got you, man.
Alright.
Alright.